Sound? Oh, they don't have sound.
I don't know why they don't have sound. All my shoutouts.
Yeah, there's no sound.
Yeah.
There's no sound. I have sound on Hitbox stream.
Yeah, alright, timer starts... now. Timer starts now.
Yeah, timer should have started now. Okay, we got sound.
Good, we got sound.
Okay, do we need to read you all the shoutouts?
I'll do them later. Right now we're doing the tutorial, so I'll talk about the tutorial.
Okay.
So basically, this is how this game works. You've got cards, and you play the cards. You move around in real time, you can jump, you can dodge roll, although the controls for the dodge roll are a little finicky. Only one card can be added at a time, and if a card runs into a card that already exists, it needs to be of a higher value to break it. Ties mean neither of them resolve. So basically, you use your cards, and then when you run out of cards, you have to reload, as this man is going to explain to me. Yeah, RHCOM is the remake of COM, not the other way around. This was the OG, and this is the better version of the game, in my opinion.
It's just a better version, objectively. Unless you actually care about the story. In which case, Recom's kind of... just watch cutscenes on YouTube.
Yeah, the Recom cutscenes are great, because Larksine's voice acting is sexy as hell, but... so you can also cycle between cards in your deck. You can also use the L and R buttons to stock cards, and this is probably the most complicated mechanic of the game. You can stock up to 3 cards in the top of the screen and then use all of them at once. They get a value equal to the sum of the values of the constituent cards, meaning they can break just about everything. But zeros can break anything that's played, so they're very helpful for breaking slates.
Yeah, I want to point out some tricks he did during that tutorial to speed it up. You notice he never actually landed a finisher. That's because finishers in this game are pretty slow, and for the tutorial it doesn't matter how much damage you do, you just need to cycle through all the cards. So there's no finishers in the tutorial.
Alright, well that barrel, by the way, that I just got, I'm going to interrupt for a second.
Oh.
That barrel is a guaranteed card. So the very first thing you need to do during this game is reset to make that guaranteed card be a blizzard. It really helps for that to happen. I think it's about 10%. Also, shout out to my boy Gallop in the chat, who's always around when I'm streaming. He's a good friend of mine. Oh man, I'm seeing a bunch of my regulars in there. Hey guys. Alright, so this is the first farming section. I should have really edited my deck before then, but it doesn't really matter since I don't have another blizzard anyway. I got the good encounter. We're going to be staying in Traverse Town for a little while, guys, and that's basically just because we need map cards. We don't need to level up at all in this game. We just need to get more map cards.
Well, we need to level up for CP slightly. When you level up, you get 3 options. You can level up HP, which is kind of pointless because you use HP in the Kingdom Hearts game. CP, which allows you to increase the size of your deck, and slates are also worthless.
Yeah, most of the slates in this game are actually bad to get because you'd rather be stocking 3 attack cards and using them in succession as a combo, as a safety measure. But if you pick up slates, they become a completely different attack, which is often slower and more difficult to resolve.
So what you saw him do there is he put the blizzard at the front of his deck and the 0 at the end. This just allows him to card break a lot quicker.
Yeah, it's just faster to have the blizzard in the front. I also took out the 2 1-in-1 because you don't want to be playing cards that are going to be broken. That's like rule number 1 at Chain of Memories. If you play cards that aren't going to do anything, you just waste time and CP.
Also, you see him hitting Heartless before actually going into the battle. That just
was bad.
everything up.
Right. There we go.
Something a lot of people don't know about GBA.com is what enemy card you can get from an encounter is determined by the final enemy you kill. So
you should explain enemy cards, right? Like,
yeah.
enemy cards appear randomly at the end of a battle. They are more common in some rooms than others, but basically they're like your abilities. You can access the enemy card deck by pressing the select button, and at any one time you can have one of these abilities out. It stays until a certain condition is met, usually a number of attacks or a number of reloads or something. We really want to see Teeming Darknesses like that one, so that we can get 1, more enemies in the room to farm for map cards, and 2, a higher chance of enemy cards, because we want to leave this place with the blue Rhapsody, powering up your blizzards. There's a lot going on here, but there's really only a couple things we need to leave with.
For those who have played Recon, I think you'll all have noticed the one big change from Recon, well, not big, but small change from Recon to GBAcon, and that's that we actually have to pick up the XP, but this also allows us to do some cool tricks in which we can prevent leveling up, which isn't a thing in Recon. This will generally be used when we want to keep our HP low.
Yeah, a lot of the strategies in this game resolve using Berserk, which, yeah, another reason why we want to spawn Teeming Darknesses, by the way, just now that I just picked up that card, is because Teeming Darkness has a lot of these objects you can hit, which means that there's more chances to get more cards in your deck, and more cards in your deck is always good. That was a One Kingdom key, which is pretty much the worst card you can get, but, you know, ideally we're aiming for a Blizzard or two. All of this farming is going to be slower while we only have one Blizzard, but once we get the second one, it pretty much is optimized in this place. See, like, I leave the 3 and 4 in because the Rhapsodies are the only ones that can break it, but they can still do that sometimes. Because the PS2 version, someone asked why don't I run the RE Chain of Memories version. This game is very different mechanically from RE Chain of Memories in that the geometry of all your attacks is very different because this is pseudo 2D, and there's like no stun locking, where in RE Chain of Memories the game is basically broken because you can stun lock things with Firaga. This game is very varied in the way it's run, and that's why it's better.
Basically, they nerfed Berserk a lot and raids completely in Recon, so quite a lot of strategies just revolve around spamming Firaga, which just makes for a boring speedrun.
Yeah.
Whereas GBAcon, everything is viable and the route is made up on the fly, which is exciting.
So yeah, we're still going to be farming here. It's really annoying that we're getting these big 4 spawn... Like, this here, with the 2 shadows spawning on either side of you, is like the worst encounter to get in this place. It's by far the slowest one because there's a lot of spawns, and the soldiers have high health. So it's really, really tough to get map cards like that. But we want to clear out this room quickly, so we can try and get more blizzards from the object triggers. Like I said, as soon as we get that second blizzard, then we can farm these things optimally. It's that simple. And that's why you reset for the blizzard at the beginning of the game, because if we have that from the very beginning, it just saves time throughout the run. These red balls are Moogle points, and we need approximately 1,000 or 1,200 Moogle points for the middle of the run to buy the card packs we need to continue. So that's another reason we want to spawn these object triggers. It's really important. Ow, I'm missing this pole pretty hard. So yeah, this room is pretty dry as far as object triggers are concerned, but anytime you're getting Moogle points is a good time. I didn't really want to use that 8, but I'm just banking on being able to use the 0 in the next room.
It's also important to note how map cards work in this game. So quite a lot of people don't realise this, even though it seems really simple once you work it out. When you use a map card, the next map card you have to use is incremented by 1. So if you use a 4 map card to open up a door, the next card you need is a 5, and then a 6, and a 7, and an 8, and
it can be higher. You can just keep jumping up. And you can use a 0 to reset your chain at any time.
Yep, and if you get to a 9, you have to use the 0.
That's why it's really important to save your zeros. A lot of the intrigue in the run is in map card planning. Like, it's really difficult to go through the run optimally if you're planning your map cards poorly. It's really, really easy to be inefficient about that. So that's something you have to really practice at and have a good intuition for. I hope this isn't... Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I was going to say, I hope it's not 2 soldiers, because that would be pretty long while I don't have the second blizzard. We're still okay. We haven't gotten the Rhapsody yet, and we haven't gotten the second blizzard. We're going to probably leave Traverse Town pretty quickly if we don't get good luck, so that I can just try for Moogle Room luck instead and see if I can just get a pack and get blizzards from there. Because I'm not really expecting to have God run 4 blizzards or something like that.
Oh, you got that the other day.
Yeah. The other day I had 6 blizzards, which was ridiculous. Which isn't even that important, but it's just like, what the hell is even happening?
As Ghostwheel pointed out, enemy cards can appear more commonly in certain types of map cards. For simplicity's sake, those are Teeming Darkness and Almighty Darkness,
Yeah.
and Looming Darkness.
The
as
ones
well.
that make the enemies harder also make you drop easier enemy cards. Conversely, Tranquil Darkness drops less. Yeah.
Tranquil Darkness, Feeble Darkness, and what's the other one?
Sleeping Darkness.
Sleeping.
Yeah, Sleeping Darkness drop enemy cards less.
They also, the room also affects the type of encounters that can spawn. For instance, the one where the shadows spawn on both sides of me, that only happens in Teeming Darkness. So you kind of take a risk when you spawn bigger rooms like this in that you could have worse enemy encounters, but the benefits of having more object triggers and like more enemy cards and more map cards in general really outweigh it at this stage in the game. Later on, if we get Thundaga from Removal Room, then we're going to be wanting to farm smaller rooms so that they have less spawns when we can just nuke everything. This is all going to become a lot clearer later, but for now, there's just more to explain, I guess. And it's not really worth chasing the small Moogle Point balls, that's only worth 20. You can really get by on just the big ones, and you'll be fine. That was a pretty quick farming sweep of this room. I'm gonna farm 5 of these rooms at most, I think.
Also, map cards have colours associated with them. Red rooms are generally involved with Heartless. What type of Heartless you're going to get. Green rooms generally have a status effect.
Yeah, like a buff
get,
or a debuff or something like that.
and your allies will appear more. And then blue are generally to do with saving or getting items. Traverse Town is kind of unique in that you'll never see blue cards. And then when you get up to Twilight Town, I believe it's green cards are more rare. So what world you depend in depends on what map cards you'll get.
Yeah,
Also,
Traverse Town is great. It's by far the fastest place to farm, so we want to farm as many map cards in here as possible. There's just one problem. There are like 3 blue cards that we need as door requirements in the game, and Traverse Town does not give you blue cards. It doesn't give you any of them. So we have to find other ways to get that. And generally Wonderland's going to be the best bet, but going through... no, that's right. You've got to put an underscore in there, Axel. That's fine. Yep. Wonderland's a great place to farm for blue cards because you generally have blizzards and most of the encounters are weak to blizzard raid. Olympus and Monstro and Agrabah are also decent because they have barrels, and barrels are a pretty generic encounter that can be killed by blizzard raid. You can get poor RNG on them though, and the fight can last quite a long time. Like I always say, I'm prepared for every eventuality with this game. I've seen basically everything. Between the 3 of us, we've experienced basically everything there is to experience here. So, oh god. I just learned Sliding Dash.
oh god.
Good thing I'm never going to use it.
Yeah.
Because most of the slided combos I'm going to make are going to be 3 different values. That was a misclick, guys. But you're not supposed to learn Sliding Dash.
Yeah. To go into GBAcom history, when I started running this 2 years ago, was it?
More
Or
than
3?
that, 'cause I
3
started
years
running
ago.
it. Yeah. 'cause I
Okay,
started
3
running,
years
like,
ago,
Yeah.
Able
about that.
Drows for the
Yeah, I was going to put the 4 in, but it's not
using
worth it
slates
yet.
would be a good idea. So the very first speed run, only leveled up slates and CP.
Card points.
Yeah, we didn't even get HP upgrades. That's how insane the run was.
That was
So-
such
Yeah,
a bad rule.
Drazik just wanted to be a man and not get HP upgrades, but there's a certain point at which you can just get HP upgrades, and it's not that...
You got one-shot by Hulk, but I was like, but it's slow.
That was a really good fight. I hope I got a Rhapsody off that. Nope.
Oblivion with, like,
No, it's not
Sonic
RIP Run.
Blade and Trinity limits. And praying I didn't get killed by Neo Shadows.
Yeah, that was 80 HP 3 years ago. So shout-outs to dumb old me. Admittedly, I did come up with some good straps.
You know, you're right. That has never happened before. I have never accidentally gotten Sliding Dash in this game.
God damn it, guys. We said we'd keep the counter at 0. We promised.
Just as I was saying, I've seen everything in this game. I click Sliding Dash, and I have to run through it with that slide. Now I have to worry about Jafar. That's what I have to worry about. And Trickmaster.
We promised we wouldn't say that's never happened before.
I'm waiting for the sliding dash and, like, one of the Riku fights. And just, like, absolutely getting wrecked by him and result.
What if it actually is good? What if it's like, what if it ends up killing him?
If it ends up killing him, it'd be hilarious. But this is... that's not gonna happen.
How do you even use sliding dash? It's been that long.
It's 10 to 15,
like
three
10 to
attack
15.
cards of the same type.
Okay, so no, that's never gonna happen.
It's not going to happen later in the run. I'm just
early
worried
on
about
that can
Jafar.
They can happen early on. Once we get Moogle rooms up, it won't, because Moogle rooms and attack cards.
Okay, Ghost, since you seem to know the most about attack cards, do you want to explain the different variations between all the attack cards?
Okay, so right now I'm using the Kingdom Key, and the Kingdom Key sucks. Like, look at it. Its damage output is really poor. So that's our first enemy card. It's a Shadow. We're not going to be using it, but there it is. That's an enemy card for those of you who don't know. But anyway, later on in the game, we want to get better attack cards, because it's impossible to do any kind of physical attack-based strategy without it. So, the Keyblades have different stats. They have a strike stat, a thrust stat, and a combo finish stat. The strike generally corresponds to the first hit of a combo, the thrust generally corresponds to the second hit of a combo, and the combo finish generally corresponds to the combo finisher. You can actually perform combos in such a way that you switch the order of the strike and the thrust, but I'll get into that when that happens. Basically, certain Keyblades are better for certain placements in your combo, so it's really important to consider that when building your deck. It's also another reason why you want to slate your attack cards, so that they're less easy to be broken, and so that the combo can resolve, like, in that order, in a pretty consistent way. These object triggers, man.
This is marathon look.
Okay, well we got some cures, guys. So we're not gonna.
Useful cards.
Okay.
So useful cards.
Granted, they do sell for the mode.
No, exactly. They're basically free Moogle points. They sell for like 16, depending on the value. I'm just gonna go trigger a couple of these objects before I respawn this room. This is gonna be the last room I farm, by the way. Then we're gonna go straight to guard armor and try and get some Moogle rooms.
For those who hadn't guessed, GBA takes the date approach of screw healing.
Yeah, really, cures are just a really consistent way to slate item cards. Like, you don't want to be just hard using your item cards, because that's the easiest way for them to get broken and lost forever. You want to stock your item card with 2 other cards so that you can make sure that they don't just get completely destroyed. And you don't want to use attack cards, because those burn down your attack enemy cards, like Berserk or Overdrive or something like that. So cures tend to be a pretty safe bet, because if you stock 2 of them, you get a Cura, the animation's not that long, and it doesn't really move you anywhere either. So that's why I like to use them as my item card fodder.
Alposki, we all prefer this over Recom.
Yeah.
Like, Recom is terrible.
Even a lot of Recom runners say that this is better. So there you go.
As a game, GBA is better. Sorry, Recon runners. It's just true.
I think the voice acting for this game is pretty good, honestly. Even, like, the sound bites that you hear in this, like, you can't have voices in the cutscene, obviously, but Larkstein still has a laugh, and Axel still has a ha-ha, you know?
And then there's Vexen.
Well, Vexen sucks in any game.
He's okay in days, because he doesn't have a voice actor.
Oh, I'm sure he does. He does.
Also, Recom retcons Axel, which is unforgivable.
So yeah, this first farming is pretty slow, and that's just to be expected. But we need a buffer of map cards to go on anyway, and we really wanted to get good things out of the object triggers and more blizzards. But unfortunately, that's not the case. We do have a chance to get a Rhapsody here, since for those of you who missed it, enemy cards correspond directly to the last enemy you kill.
If you don't heal him.
Yeah, if you get one. So that's why it's harder to get Nocturnes than Rhapsodies. Rhapsody has always spawn last in this encounter, and they spawn last in every encounter that they're in, basically. But in the one with both Rhapsodies and Nocturnes, you get Rhapsodies. Alright, we still got both the soldiers. That saves a bunch of time. Like, it can be pretty tricky to line up your blizzards on those guys, especially if you don't have higher levels of blizzard. Once you have Blizzaga, the range of Blizzaga is just disgusting, but Blizzara and Blizzard, the normal ones, are just kind of silly. Probably could have held on to that, but I kind of wanted to kill that shadow before it went underground. We're getting more teamings, though.
For those who have been to Taz videos, which is probably no one, we determined that the map card you get is determined on the frame that you kill the last enemy. Isn't it? Charon, you know
No,
map cards.
I thought it was... The map card you get is based on the frame you enter the fight, and the value was on the frame you kill.
Okay, so yeah, what map card you... Yeah.
Okay, we got the second blizzard. That's cool. Like, literally at the end of my farming section, we got the second blizzard. But it's still there.
Oh, that's a nice value.
Yeah, it's a 5. Anything above 2 is fine by me, to be honest. I'll use anything, but anything above 2 is fine. 0 is patently the worst.
So, yeah.
Because it costs the most and it sucks. So these are the plot doors. Oh, I didn't want to use that one there, but it's not about farming before getting what you need. Well, like you generally want to farm a couple times.
Normally, it's usually not this bad either.
Yeah, this is
Usually
literally...
we're on our third, maybe fourth
worse.
blizzard if luck's good.
This is pretty much the worst luck you'll see.
Yeah. Usually,
as...
within the first couple of rooms, you'll get your third blizzard, and usually after that, you'll get your Rhapsody, which is nice. So you usually need to stay here for maybe 5 or 6 rooms, and then you get to leave with a good suite of cards.
Usually a Rhapsody. Hopefully 3 to 4 blizzard.
I do really want a Rhapsody.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to stay here for a couple more rooms and see if I can get a Rhapsody now that I have the second blizzard and farming here is not going to be so tight. I get to show off some of the other better farming strats.
Also, unfortunately, the reason why we hold off on doing this second tutorial is that after you do it, you can get Simba.
And Simba's
nobody
bad.
loves Simba. Except all Draz strats. For those who don't know, all Draz strats encompassed using Simba. Because Simba.
I mean, some of the old Draz strats were interesting, just nowadays they're awful.
So the reason why Blizzard is so cool, and here you get to see me stocking cards, because Blizzard is now have the dual ability to one-shot the soldiers. Oh yes, and have a better geometry. Like, regular Blizzard wouldn't have done that.
And yeah, farm is much faster now.
This encounter isn't changed at all, because those died to Blizzard anyway, but basically every encounter is faster. And the ones that spawn in triangles, we can now kill all 3 of the enemies simultaneously, instead of killing a shadow and half-healthing the shoulder. Like, here's likely to be one of those. Yep, see, now they all just die. It's really cool. That's why we reset for Blizzard at the beginning of the game.
Simba doesn't suck in this game. He's just terrible. Terrible. Like, the fact that I even thought it was viable is terrible of me.
It takes...
Okay, to be fair, Draz, at the time, it really did make our farming strats better than what they were.
Yeah, but that's because farming strats involved using one blizzard because I was too dumb to reset for a blizzard.
My biggest breakthrough in farming strats, like when I started to save a lot of time, was when I realized I could wait for enemies to spawn and like kill them all at the same time, instead of just like using blizzards onto things and waiting for other things to come up. That was a pretty counterintuitive thing.
I'd honestly say it's more important to practice farming in this game than it is to practice bosses.
Yeah, because any small mistake in your farming really just adds up. You lose so much time. And any small mistake in your map card philosophy adds up and you lose so much time. Oh
I'd
wow,
say
that shadow
farming
avoided me.
and movement on room, especially later on, so you don't pick up extra encounters, too.
Yeah, that's also important. And unlike Recon, there's no weird gimmicks as far as maps are concerned.
Good, this is another
What you
place I
get
can
is
get
what you
wrapped.
got.
Oh, that soldier blocked my way. That was really annoying. You really want to have Blizzaga because when two soldiers need to be killed at the same time, Blizzaga just kills them. But with Blizzara, it's kind of luck-based based on where they're positioned. Notice how I went behind this Rhapsody, by the way? It's a small optimization where I really just want to be able to get the experience that spawns right after the map card comes up. Like, you really want to be careful about your positioning so that all the experience can spawn in a place that's really manageable to get. Break some more object triggers. What's that? Kingdom Key. Another 2. That's pretty terrible. Alright, we got Blizzaga. That's,
nice. Right
that's
at the
pretty
end.
good days. If we get a Rhapsody, then this is like a real run.
What should that value be, a 0 now?
No, it's a 3.
Okay, so it's
It's
Okay.
passable.
okay.
Like, this is the boring part of the run, guys, and I'm sorry. But it's going to get more
It's
interesting.
all uphill from here. It's all uphill. We have our Blizzaga. We can actually fight stuff now.
Yeah, I'm really going to lose time if I don't have a Rhapsody. Especially now that I have 3 Blizzards and we can actually go onto the real route and we don't have to use a Moogle room. I think if I get a Rhapsody here and get to show off some of the more riskier things you can do in this game, I think that'd be worth it.
Oh, hey, 0.
Yeah, 0's cool. You want to have a lot of 0s.
Kingdom Key 0s are actually pretty good, despite Kingdom Key being trash.
Yeah, it's just like you don't want your 0s to be expensive. It's good to have other 0s too, though, don't get me wrong, because sometimes you actually get to hit your enemy with your 0 card. Like a lot of the fights where you have to Berserker, where you, or like Darkside, to be honest. Where you just get close to them and you use your 0.
I've actually not seen a new Dark Side. Well, other than your Marathon. Not Marathon World Record.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
Dark Side history
for anyone in this
is
chat
silly.
that wants to see like a really good run, I finally got a run I can actually be really proud of, a 237. So if you go to my channel at twitch.tv/ghost_wheel, you can look at the highlight.
If you want to see a run that uses Trinity Limit, he also has a run on SDA.
We're never gonna let that down, Ghost.
No, we're not.
That's the drunkest thing I've ever done in this game. I used Trinity Limit on the final boss. The attacks that are bad in this game aren't the attacks that deal like little damage. Well, those are bad too. But the ones that are really bad are the attacks that are slow, because they just don't work. You just can't use them later on in the game.
Like Ragnarok.
Yeah, like Ragnarok.
Sorry, fans of Ragnarok, it will never be used in a run. It's actually used in any... It might be used in a
Oh,
BBS.
You don't
I
want to see
can't
the bad enemy cards because they replace map cards. Like the whole reason you're here is to get map cards. At least, at the very least, bad enemy cards like are Moogle points, but they're not map cards. You want to have map cards.
Soldier increases your combo by 1.
Yeah,
I think it's basically combo
which is
finisher.
trash.
+1.
Especially
Yeah,
because you
because-
can only have one
yeah.
ability out at a time.
You can have one ability at a time, and then you're wasting CP, and then you have to arrange your deck to compensate for that trashy enemy card.
Yeah, like, balancing the enemy cards is really weird in this game, because if you run out of the enemy card, then the rest of your deck, which was based around you having it, doesn't make as much sense anymore. You have to, a lot of your deck editing has to plan for the second and third reload, too. That's why I build my, attack card deck like I do, so that I can have decent attack cards for the second reload. I throw away the worst ones in the first one. But again, we're gonna get to all that later. There's a lot to explain. Okay, so we didn't have a Rhapsody there. That's not good. I really want to get a Rhapsody. It's only 10% per encounter in Teaming Darkness. But before we try and YOLO get the Rhapsody, I'm gonna fight Guard Armor, because why not?
Yay, boss. So this guy has a lot of interesting strats. Unfortunately, the trick card for this one is completely random. There's no way to...
It's card breaking. That's what it
Yeah,
is.
but that's pretty random. It's not consistent.
Especially since he doesn't card that often.
The trick card's actually pretty good here, so since I can use a Blizzard on these guys. Like, guard armor is not... Wow, that was a really good pattern, because now I can hit all 4 of them with my attacks. If you get, like, God RNG like I did in my world record, guard armor is really easy. But if you don't, then it's just kind of silly sometimes. You have to use... you can use Blizziga to hit all 4 limbs, but after that your magic doesn't really work as effectively. You have to use trick cards to do it. Goofy's pretty good if you get 3 of them and you can use the trick card. Other than that, it's not really that easy to work with. Well, now that he's using an attack, I'll use a trick card so that I can use Blizzard and then just whack at him with my low value cards.
So, for those of you who are fans of Donald, who you can just see has been picked up,
This is one of the only places
Oh, yeah,
in the
this
run
is the
where I
only
might
place.
use Donald, and then I didn't.
Might.
Everywhere
Might
else,
use
Donald is
Donald.
a traitor. Donald can always use heal, which is always bad, and Donald can usually use an attack that'll heal the enemy. So you never want to see that. It's just not a
There's
good feeling.
A highlight where I use triple Donald, and he heals Hades up from basically dead to full HP. It's screw Donald.
So yeah, I actually fought guard armor there so that I would reset the room, because the Conqueror's Spout technically counts as a 0, so I only had to use a 1 to get into the next room. I really hope the next thing that spawns is another shoulder. Okay, that's fine too. If I get a Nocturne, I'm also really happy. Nope. I really want to get good enemy cards. That's definitely the goal here. Because we're still getting map cards. Any time I spend here is time I don't have to spend farming later. And I can pretty much farm things optimally using Blizziga anyway. The only thing that would make this better is having Thundaga, and I can only do that after, what is it? After Larkseen, which is a while from now. And the Special spawned on the wrong side, and that's unfortunate. The fact that they were Shadows is also unfortunate. I really wanted to have another Rhapsody encounter. But yeah, Donald is drunk in this. Okay, this is an encounter with Rhapsodies. It's time to believe, guys. If it doesn't happen,
I want to believe, because I want to see the good strats.
if it doesn't happen after this, then I'll just believe in them in Olympus, I guess. And by this, I mean the next room. I'm willing to go through this room and the next room before I go to Olympus, because I need to start grinding for blue cards sometime. I just physically pushed the Shadow over there because I didn't really want to use Blizzard or combos. I'm getting a lot of sandwich, which is pretty disgusting, but I hope another soldier spawns here. No, when the soldier spawns on that side, it's almost entirely Nocturnes. After you farm this game for a while, it just becomes like, oh yeah, this is the encounter I'm getting. Oh yeah, this one. You basically memorize everything that could possibly come up without even thinking about it. But look at how fast that room is cleared out now that I have Blizzaga, compared to the beginning of the run.
Blizzara with Blizzard Boost is also really good, but we've not got Blizzard Boost yet.
You don't even need Blizzard Boost for Blizzara.
I know it's Blizzard and Blizzard Boost, isn't it?
Yeah, the only thing
Yeah,
Blizzard
it's
Boost helps
fair.
for is the sandwich, and that's really what it helps for.
So we see right there why we generally hold off on doing the tutorial, because Simba subs.
Oh yeah, Simba showed up. I didn't even notice that. Whatever. I think he replaces
There's a
Kingdom
one
Keys
Simba.
instead of Blizzards, but still, replacing Kingdom Keys, you still want to have decent Kingdom Keys here. Oh, I got a Nocturne. That's pretty cool.
Nice.
You want to have a
Especially
Nocturne
for
so that you
double
can
three
Vex
boss
in.
fights.
So for those who couldn't guess, the Opera type enemies just give the element associated to them a boost.
For one reload.
Yeah, one reload.
But they're really useful. They give you a 1.5 times multiplier on everything of that element. So later in the run when we're going to be using Blizzard Raid and shredding through bosses with it, and that's going to be the bulk of our damage, multiplying your damage by 1.5 is a pretty serious deal. Give me another soldier? Okay, we can get a Rhapsody.
partly cards.
Honestly, the Rhapsody is the one thing you really want to get in a marathon because it's the hardest thing to replace. So I'm really trying to get it, you know?
Yeah.
If I didn't get good Blizzard luck, then I could have just gone to Moogle Rooms to replace that, or Topher Barrels or something. Here, it's basically the only way you can replace Rhapsodies is in Olympus. Okay. So what else can we go over? I guess we can go over the world order.
Yeah.
What determines the world order in this game is really what kind of stuff you want to get and how you want your bosses to be ordered, because as the bosses go up higher in floors, they get more HP. So you want to put harder bosses first so that you can kill them. Or slower bosses first so that they have less HP with which to burn your time. The first world is Olympus Coliseum because you get Blizzard Raid from a treasure chest there. You get Cloud, which isn't as useful as anymore, but was still good. And you get Berserk from the Hades enemy card. All of which is very, very vital. The second place you want to go is Monstro because Parasite Cage sucks, and because Fire Raid. After that, it's a little more variable, depending on what you have, to be honest.
Monstro and Olympus are also the first places we'll start seeing barrel spiders, which are going to be farmed.
No, you can see them in Olympus, too.
Yeah, I said Olympus.
Oh, you said Monstro. Whatever. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. Yeah. Olympus, Monstro, and Agrabah have barrels, in addition to, well, Neverland, I guess, but... Barrels are great because they basically give you guaranteed stuff. You either have Moogle points, cards, or HP balls, or an encounter, which gives you a map card, so it's always useful to break them.
Or you have my luck and get the enemy card.
Oh yeah, I get the enemy card sometimes, which is really troll.
Yeah, Ghost, because the sound was muted at the beginning and we missed all the shoutouts, do you just want to go
over
them again?
Yeah, so basically the very first people to start running this game, back in SDA in 2008, Aqua Tiger and The Quiet Man, I want to give shoutouts to, because without them, it would have taken me a while to figure out the things that they did. About Blizzard Raid, about attack cards, about Judgment hitting Darkside. Very, very good people in general. They're basically retired from the community now, but I'm giving them a shout out. Also going to give a shout out to the TASers, who really helped me figure out Moogle rooms and exact damage of attack cards, which really helped with the routing of this game. And brought the time down like 20 minutes. I'm going to give shout-outs to the New School people, the RE Chain of Memories runners, and the GBA Riku runners that keep the game alive, even if they're not running as good a category as this one. And finally, I'm going to give a shout-out to my co-commentators here, who have basically been my only competition throughout this run, and they've been pretty sweet.
I was competition once. I guess we found what.
Days used to be competition again.
But Days is hype.
This is more hype, though. Things are happening in this game.
Yeah, okay. Once you get past the farm, man, this is such a
game where you're in red HP the entire time. Oh wait, you do that with Days too.
And if I pick up Coded, I'll be doing that in Coded as well, because, let's face it, you get Oblivion. You may as well be in 25% health.
Yeah, basically.
Every game I pick up,
I had to hope that the soldier would be going forward there. I thought it was basically my best bet. I also wanted to kill both of the shadows. You kind of have to improvise when the shadows spawn on the wrong side. That's never going to be optimal. This is really starting to get disgusting. I've had a couple good opportunities for it too. But I want to get the good strats, and I want to be able to like show off. I want to be able to not farm as much later. So I'm really trying to
kill. Ridiculous with Rhapsodies.
What?
This is ridiculous, like bad luck with Rhapsodies.
I've never. Okay, I can't say I've never gotten that before. I've gotten Rhapsody luck like this before. I've totally gotten.
It's usually not this bad, though.
I went 2 months without Blizzard once.
That was funny.
That was just funny. I couldn't start a run
The
for
thing
like
is,
2
this game is
months.
actually pretty consistent. Usually when you get Blizzard in a barrel, you can finish a run. Like, that's pretty hype, I'm gonna say. Usually the way things go. Got a Nocturne, though. Can't believe you got a Nocturne.
Nocturnes are
You've
supposed
been
to be
getting a
much
lot more
rarer.
Nocturne fights than Rhapsody fights, though.
Really? Oh yeah, you're right. I have been getting a lot of these.
You've been getting a lot of the Soldier Nocturne fights.
That's the only one that spawns Nocturne too. This is probably going to be that as well. Yeah. Seriously. I'm gonna jump to reset the RNG a little bit. That's one of the few things that you can do in the overworld that resets the RNG. That's what they were talking about on the TAS. Like, as far as manipulating the good encounter in Feeble Darkness, man, you really gotta hope.
So yeah, the RNG.
Oh, did someone asked if I went through a door that looked open. Yes. You can actually refresh rooms. Like, that room was out of enemies. I hit the door that was already open and made a new room in its place. You can do that. Here we go. Another shot at it. Nope.
I mean, honestly, the best one is to get wild magic encounters, but I've seen you maybe get, what, like 4 of those?
To get what encounters?
Wow, magic.
The wild magic ones, the 2 Nocturnes, 2 Rhapsodies.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we do have pet names for the encounters.
Yeah.
We're not crazy, we swear.
Well, there's Blizzard
I think
4. Whatever. Yeah, I made up most of the names.
Yeah, I know you made that one up for sure.
I call that one Mad Magic.
I think I have one very specific Castle Oblivion fight that I can't say on stream.
Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay. I think I know which one you're talking about now.
Yeah, that one.
Oh yeah, another rule of Chain of Memories: never, ever, ever fight any encounter in Hollow Bastion.
Always check yourself before you enter the gates of hell, and then realize, oh wait, I used a free red.
Okay, I don't have an 8 here. Whatever. We're just going on. I've got 4 blizzards. We can work with
You know, as
this.
soon as you get into Olympus, it's going to drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can still happen in Olympus, and I want to start YOLOing for blue cards. I have a Nocturne. I have 4 blizzards. I have decent keys. We can go on. And we'll put the other 0 in. Why not? This is a great farming thing for Olympus. Here's the Axel 1 fight, by the way. It's kind of a joke because I have blizzards.
Sadly, he
It's
doesn't
even
have
more of a
Blizzard
joke
boost.
with the Blizzard.
Well,
boost.
that just missed. That was really silly. I decided to YOLO it there. That was really not a good idea.
Okay, so this is the slow version of... It's just quick to reload, isn't it?
Alright, give me a haha. Haha.
Ah!
Here we go.
Oh my.
Haha. That's the most consistent way to use the blizzards. You want to break his slights. That's why value is so important to your magic cards, especially against Axel, because most of his attack cards bring him really close to you, so you can't use blizzard and stuff right after that. You have to kind of... Oh, he jumped right into it. That made up for it. Look at that. Committed to memory.
Okay, yeah, I have to stress that in this game, we will not have any gossip memorized in chat. It is committed to memory.
And he only says it once. It's not a catchphrase. It's just something...
No, it's just he
He says it
says.
like twice.
Yeah, he says it twice.
He says it early on, and then he says it like near the end too.
Oh yeah, that's right, when he goes away. Alright, so this is Olympus Coliseum. There's a lot of cool stuff that goes on in Olympus Coliseum. We want to get, the first thing we really want to get is a Calm Bounty, because that lets us get Blizzard Raid. Blizzard Raid is OP. This is a good encounter to get, by the way, because I can let everything bunch up and use Blizzaga on them. Except if that happens, jeez.
Cloud.
Blizzard Raid is what happens if I use a Blizzard and then 2 attack cards like I just did, but if I learned that sleight, I would throw the Keyblade, and then hit everything, and then hit it again as it came back. Blizzard Raid also makes the farming here faster, so getting it earlier is better. Calm Bounty is 21% here, so it can't be that bad, right? I'm going to actually kill this because I want to get Rhapsodies. Also, this is the good one because it's Power Wilds. The one with Bouncy Wilds spawns a lot more Rhapsodies, which is a lot harder to kill. These Rhapsodies are the stupid Rhapsodies that take 4 hits to kill. We also are looking for blue cards in general. We want a Moogle Room at least. We want the 1 equals blue, a few other extra blue cards, and 3 Calm Bounties in total throughout the game. I had to heal the Rhapsodies, but it was worth it to kill the Power Wilds. Give me it.
This is GameCube player. You also miss another way to capture DS GBA games, which is the DS Fat.
Yeah.
So there are options available. But great.
There we go. There's a Calm Bounty. I did
Yeah,
not get the
okay.
Rhapsody card.
And it's not the 1 blue, so we don't have to worry. So getting the Calm Bounty here gives us...
I'd
Blizzard
rather
Raid,
have the
so-
1 blue than the Calm Bounty anyway. If I could get the 1 blue this
Yeah.
early, please, that would save so much time.
So now he's got Blizzard Raid, he's gonna try and get Moogle Rooms, are you?
I need a Moogle Room, I need more blue cards, I need more Rhapsodies.
Okay,
Those are the
so
things
you're
I want to.
thinking
Those are
like
the things I want to see. There are trench coats.
There are trench coats.
I'm not sure if this large body dies without a Blizzard boost or not, but we're gonna find out.
I think 3
No.
hits will do it.
Yeah, it's 3 hits. Whatever, I need to use another one to kill these guys anyway. Well, there's another Calm Bounty, that's what I want to see. And it's a 2, which I'm always sad to see because it looks like a 1. It
Okay, so
trolls
that
me.
Calm Bounty will be used to get Fire Raid in Monstro.
Yeah. So we can pretty much leave Olympus now, if it weren't for the fact that, like, we didn't have Rhapsody. Like, it would be better to farm in Monstro, except for because Rhapsodies are here, except for the fact that we're looking for Rhapsodies too.
Also, Monstro has one worse encounter.
Yeah,
Which
it's
is
got the
kinda
one with the
sad.
4 green Requiems that you don't know is green Requiems until it happens. It's like, that one's really weird.
Sadly, we have not memorized or committed it to memory, the Monstro Rooms.
I may as well fight Cloud here.
Why? So you can get your favorite card?
Cloud gives me high potions, son. Not Cloud.
Yeah. I
Yeah, to be fair, High Potions are useful.
Yeah. But yeah, I love the Cloud card so much. It used to solve all of our problems and used to be a really integral part of the route, but it's fallen out of favor.
It
I don't
sucks
even want
now.
to think about how many times we've had arguments about that card.
Yeah, we've... Oh wait, I can't use the Cloud card because I didn't use the Key to Beginnings over there. I just got so preoccupied with the Calm Bounty that I didn't use it. Any barrels
Basically-
over here?
Ghostwheel is an advocate of Omnislash.
Not
while-
anymore.
Well, not anymore, but he was stubborn for a while. Admittedly, I was
So
the
this is
person
how good-
who ran Summon Boost percent,
Summon
which is much better.
I forgot we talked about that.
Summon Boost percent is amazing.
We also want to get Olympias here. If, like, by breaking these object triggers, we really want to see Olympia Keyblades, which help for Jafar. But it doesn't look like we got them this time. We also want to see more Moogle Rooms. There's a lot of improvisation that's going on, but the game's not really giving me a lot to work with here. We've got 4 Blizzards, though, so I can't really complain that much. We could be getting a lot worse, to be honest. I think I'm just going to spawn as teaming.
Don't know it. To skip cutscenes in this game, you literally hold the start button.
Yeah, you
down.
hold the start button. It's not like other KH games where you press start. Oh, that's a fire. That's really good. Now I think we can do Parasite Cage, to be honest.
Another thing to explain about Blizzard Raid is you can manipulate it based on your position, so you can get 3 or 4 or 5 hits when aiming it.
Yeah,
and that just adds a little bit of extra
it
skill
slows
to
down
your
toward
comp.
the end of its arc. So if you hit someone at the apex, like their invincibility will go away, and Blizzard Raid will still be there, right? So it's oh god, this is the bad one. I'm committed, and I really want to get Rhapsodies. But look at all these Rhapsodies, dude. There's so much. And you can't kill them with anything but, like, Fire Raid.
Which we don't even have yet.
Yeah. Donald? Nope, Donald, you betrayed me.
Why would you use him?
It was more of an accident, but I also kind of wanted to, just for fun anyway.
So
And that is why
there
Donald
we
was
highlight
used.
Donald.
I didn't even get a Rhapsody
useless.
out of it.
And you need to stop trying to heal him.
This one also has Rhapsodies, which is kind of disgusting. No, this one has more large bodies? Okay. Yep. I'm committing it to memory. This is even a teaming too. I spawned this so I could get the enemy card. This is my last YOLO at doing it.
Don't worry, fans of YOLO will see YOLO when we do Berserk.
Yeah.
Wow, nice Blizzard Raid.
So I'd
It
like
worked
to
out
point
for me.
At this point that Berserk actually advocated a Berserk strat, like, what, a year and a half ago? I want to say.
No, I proposed Berserk when I found those Echo Phoenix videos, and he started using Berserk, and I didn't even know what it did. It's like, can we use this in a run? And then Drazerk was like all up in that
I
shit.
remembered Berserk, no, because I remember
No,
Berserk like
I did it in Riku, and I was like, can we bring this over to Sora? And then it was like, and then we watched the Echo Phoenix videos, and it was
yeah.
like, okay.
that's
Yeah,
By the
so
way,
it's-
I want to be on 95 HP. By the way, this is like you can do. There's a lot of level ups in which you can do this, but that's just a better number for Berserk in general.
For those who haven't seen it, Echo Videos does a lot of ILs, or
They're
just
really hard to
bosses.
find on YouTube these days, but like they're time attacks, which basically are using emulator and using pretty god files and like the best decks you possibly can to time attack the bosses. Later in the game, like it's pretty impossible to use any of his strategies because you need stuff like Holy, but
Or Ultimate Weapon.
or Ultimate Weapon. I mean, like, you could replace Ultimate Weapon with better Keyblades, but you can't get Holy. You just can't do it. Holy requires you to be on, like, level 54, and also have the Mega Elixir. 55, excuse me.
I remember because we had this conversation about trying to get Mega Flare at one point.
Wait, who is talking about Mega Flare?
I'm fairly sure I've used Mega Flare in a run.
You've got the...
This was like,
You got
I want to say
Mushu?
it was like June or
I got
something. We were
Mushu.
talking about using Mega Flare.
I used to get Mushu.
There's no way. I don't remember that.
I got
That's
Mushu-
hilarious.
I got Mushu in at least 2 runs.
Mushu...
Okay, by the way, Mushu is terrible.
Mushu requires you to have like Akita rewards, which is a random drop in the second half of the game. And there aren't really any good places to farm in the second half of the game, so it just kind of
Well, no, 'cause
sucks.
I used to farm... Hell, I farmed in Hollow Bastion.
You farmed in Hollow Bastion?
Yeah,
That's
that's how bad my runs were back then.
We farmed Hollow Bastion and we farmed freaking.
after all
Castle
this
Oblivion,
shit you
too.
gave us for Hollow Bastion, when I farmed that one encounter.
Yeah, why do you think I gave you so much shit?
Alright, so I'm gonna farm these object triggers here because I want Olympias. Alright, we don't have Olympias, that's fine. We're just gonna work with it. We can still do Hades because I have like 4 blizzards even though I don't have blizzard boost. We're still fine here. We also have a decent amount of map cards. Wait, I didn't farm. I didn't get Cloud yet. After all my going to get
No.
Cloud, I didn't get Cloud.
Oh, another thing to explain, all of the map's layouts are determined by floor. So there is a very nice walkthrough that I use with all the pictures. Ghost has actually committed it to memory.
Yeah. I don't run this game with notes because there's basically too much that I'm looking at already, to be honest.
Yeah, basically the route for this is make it up on the fly. If you don't know the game, then tough. You
There's also
basically have
the,
to.
why don't we use splits question that gets asked a lot?
Because anything can happen,
Yeah.
yo.
There's no rules in this game. It's basically, if it happens... Oh, that was a 4-hit blizzard, like I was talking about.
Alright,
But
well,
yeah, basically
okay.
anything can happen in this game.
Goofy strats. Goofy actually does a lot of damage. He's worth like a decent amount of attack cards if you can get him to land. I was trying to get the 2-hit on Cloud. That was a decent fight. It could have been a lot better, I guess, but whatever, it works. It's slowed. It's the thing about, like, you want to set up the sweet 4-hit raids and stuff, but if you wait too long trying to set something up that's never going to happen, then you just waste that time anyway. There's a certain point at which you basically have to go YOLO.
Oh, hey, a new blizzard.
Yep. Cool
Rush
by
in
me.
using cards.
So now I can definitely take out Parasite Cage. Now it just takes 2 cycles, right? Like, I just do fire, blizzard, 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 fire, blizzard, blizzard.
Yeah. If you get some fires before...
I have 2
Parasite
fires.
Cage- No, I mean more. Then it's obviously going to go quicker.
Hades should be
Don't forget
okay
you have
now,
the
too.
Nocturne, too.
Oh yeah, he does have the Nocturne. For those who don't know, every boss has elemental weaknesses in this game. Obviously, Hades is Blizzard, so you'll see him go down.
I'm
very
actually
quickly.
pretty sad about this. Okay, but now he's in Temper Flare. I can break... I thought a lot of the windows to get good 4-hit raids are really tight. Because the like, you want to card break them so they get stunned, but oftentimes the animation of the attack takes a long time. So it takes a really short time. Whatever, 2 hits is sufficient, so I just throw it. There we go. So you want to get 4-hit raids on Hades, and to do that, you either break his Temper Flare or wait for him to get into Temper Flare. When he's actually more passive, he's really, really slow and moves like a cow and doesn't get stunned very easily, and he's very hard to get 4-hit raids off of. So that's why. The attack where he puts his hands out and uses the fire. Wow. The text box of shame. The attack where he puts his hands out and uses the fire is one of the best attacks to set up on. Firaga Ball is also a good attack to set up on.
Also, shout-outs to Glaciard, who instantly dies at Hades once. Because Hades has Berserk.
Alright, so the next place we want to go to is Monstro, so we can get the corresponding fire raid. Basically does the same thing. It's going to be better for me, though, because I have the red Nocturne, but not the blue Rhapsody, and the red Nocturne powers up my fire raids. Basically, I don't even really need the Rhapsody anymore, now that I can take out Parasite Cage. Oh, what am I doing? We're really short on attack cards, though. Look at this. These are garbage raids. They just barely crack 10. Sometimes it's the way a cookie crumbles, though. Yeah, you gotta level up CP basically all the time, because your decks are always getting more and more insane. So you really, really want to have CP to accommodate that. Also, you want to keep your HP low so that you can use Berserk on bosses without having to take a crazy amount of damage. I should probably actually put the Red Nocturne in my deck. It's a good start. Another thing we're looking for, the last thing I ever worry about in the run is the 1 equals blue enemy card. Not enemy card, map card. That's the card you need to use for the last door in the game, and there's a 1 in 20 chance of it coming up, given that you have a blue card. Fighting in an encounter in the second world set gives you a 50% chance of having a 1 equals blue. That little troll XP over there. That's what I mean. Like, it looks like I'm ending the fights really quickly, but if I was bad at this game, I could really be like slow with the EXP, waste seconds every single fight, and then have a trash run. The Red Nocturne makes these guys pretty clean one-shots, which is nice. That's another blue card, which could be a 1, but isn't because the game sucks.
Still better than Recom. Even though Recom has random jokers.
Recom also has roulette rooms, so they can get the 1
Yeah.
equals blue when they want.
Okay, that's the one thing Recom does right.
Recom makes the map cards so much better.
Everything else.
Everything else can go suck it. Oh man, these starting attack cards are really low. I'm just gonna get broken. Wow, okay. Google Room, that's what I want to see. Surprised we didn't get one until now. We only need 1 Moogle Room in the entire game, and that's it, boys.
But more nice.
What?
More can be nice.
Yeah. Actually, I don't even really care anymore. Okay, there's another room. Oh, no 1. It's okay. We haven't even gotten 10 blue cards yet, so I don't think it's even favorable for us to get the 1 blue yet. We still need to farm a few. That 8 Wishing Star is pretty nice for Jafar, though. We want to have as many outside sources of damage as we can. Like, the Kingdom Keys really just aren't good enough to do Jafar with Berserk. They just aren't. You want to have some Olympias for good combo finishers, some Wishing Stars for first 2 hits, stuff like that. Well, that was me stocking the cards in a failed way. Sometimes it happens. You want to stock your cards quickly, but you also want to be careful about it, because if you do it wrong, there's no, like, unstock the cards button like there is in RE. So you have to live with it.
Mistakes are punished.
Oh wow, that was an encounter right there? Sure. If you Blizzard Ray next to the wall, it's faster because they get hit by 3 of it, and you also get it back to you faster. So, like, it's really a nice, good way to do that. Okay, 5, 7, I like to use the Tranquils here. Like, it's good to have a sort of mnemonic about how you use the map cards. Like, if you think about what type of card you want to use for a world, that's generally a good way to go through things without quickly without screwing it up. It's a nice shortcut. So, for example, like on that door wreck, I like to use a 5 and 7 Tranquil Darkness because I usually have a 5 and 7 Tranquil Darkness. I just don't even think about it. It's just the way it goes. If you've only stocked 2, can the first not count as out of play? No, if you stock 2, the first one still goes away. And you can only use 2 stock cards by trying to stock the reload card. I'm going to put the Cloud in, just in case I need an outside source of damage on him, and to help with the Key of Truth Rube. But that's about it. So here comes Parasite Cage. And the way Parasite Cage... some bosses have inconsistent methods of getting trick cards. This is a consistent way to get the trick card for Parasite Cage. So I'm going to use the Red Nocturne. I'm going to actually try to get the 4-hit rate because it's a Red Nocturne. We're going to go on the Backstone and let it fly.
Also to point out that this
Okay, I
guy
didn't
has
get
an
it.
elemental weakness to fire.
Which stuns
So
him and
fireworks.
opens its mouth. And when his mouth is open, you use the trick cards. You get the trick cards by hitting his mouth again.
So a fire rate guarantees your trick card.
Man, I've been screwing up the positioning
trick card
lately.
does is, if you see Ghost is getting hit by poison and whatnot, the trick card lets them just ignore it and stand still.
It's a very, very finicky spot to deal him 4-hit raids. That's not going to do it. Oh, that's a 3-hit. That's pretty cool. So we're going to use the trick card again and really try and get the 4-hit raids this time. God damn it. There we go, that's my 4-hit raid. So I got 2 this fight, which is pretty garbage, but it's okay, because we can kill him. I'm going to scroll over to the not trash part of my deck so that he doesn't just break me. But the hard part about fighting Parasite Cage mano a mano is that his cards, he does actually bust out really high cards quite a bit of the time. There we go. I just wanted to get one more off. There we go. You also have to pick up all the boss XP. It can't be avoided, so there's a bit of RNG there. That's kind of how you do Parasite Cage. You get trick cards, and you try and pull off 4-hit raids. Sometimes it doesn't work out for you and you're sad, but most of the time it does. That's one thing I definitely need to get better at. Because for a couple of runs I had Dat Pixel like every single time.
So now it's single-handedly the worst minigame in GBA comp.
Yeah, this is the Key to Truth room, and it sucks. You basically have to fill the whale gauge by killing enemies basically chained up like as quickly as you can. It's surprising how little leeway they give you here. Like, look at how quickly it starts draining downwards after you kill them once, and then like
Also,
yeah, and then it's just so hard to get it back up again if you run out of your raids. So now I need to really kill these guys quickly. There we go. Okay, so you kind of want to like stagger your physical attacks here, so that you can kill like one and then like kill like another really quickly. Goofy's gonna help me out here. Goofy's gonna help me out here.
Raids,
there we go.
You get all of them at the end of the raid, rather than say as you kill them during the raid. So you're still losing points while the raid's happening, which kind of sucks. Also, even if you kill the gauge, you have to kill all the hearts on the screen, which also sucks.
That was actually a pretty good Key to Truth, though. I'm very happy with that. If I can get some...
And now, we get Dumbo, which is probably the most consistent card in the game.
Alright, so do you think I can kill Trickmaster with raids? I don't know.
You have enough... I say you have enough raids.
Yeah. Was that a serious question?
No, but I don't have Blizzard Boost. That's the thing. I don't think I can kill him with raids.
Yeah, but you have Fire Boost.
Yeah, but I only have 2 fire raids. Ah, whatever. So that means I'll just do Agrabah first then. Doo-doo. So, there are 2 ways you want to kill Trickmaster in the new route. You either kill Trickmaster with raids, or you kill Trickmaster with Berserk. And killing Trickmaster with Berserk is not very consistent, but about as fast as killing it with raids. It also requires you to take the damage and keep it for Jafar. It's just overall a little bit of a worse ordeal. So if you can kill him with raids, it's a bit more luck-based whether you get the trick card, but it is very nice and consistent, and it's very good. The AGDQ list says that because it's a bid war. Whoever gets more money is going to do that. Yeah. So I want to fight a couple Agrabah encounters here because I need to level up. We're about to use Berserk strats on Jafar, and to do that we need to gain a level before we take damage, so that we don't heal ourselves when we gain the next level.
Also, shout-outs to being able to use Fire on Fat Bandits.
Yeah. Oh wow, 42 XP? Okay, so I'm going to level up really soon. Yeah, 2FM is probably going to be my run of choice. If I donate, I'm donating for that. Though in all honesty, I'm probably donating after the run starts. So that's a lot of EXP, that's pretty bad. And there's a level, and that's what you want to see. So I gain my CP here. We want to use more Sleeping Darknesses here, I guess, because they're small rooms, and we want to at least have the option to use barrels. We want to leave this encounter, because while a map card would be nice here, we've already gained a level. You want to use your multiples as much as you can, so I'm just taking the opportunity to use both of my 6s here. Want to make sure I have 2 8s before I use one of the 8s, because I'm paranoid about the Destiny Islands room. In Wonderland is where we're going to try and farm for the 1 blue. That's going to be our last decently big farming section, and then we're going to have enough map cards to go through the game for quite a while.
I do like how our farming kind of went full circle. is when I started the game, my primary farming location was Wonderland.
Yeah.
But that was to get summon boost, not blue cards. But now we've returned to Wonderland because blue cards are a thing.
So what I want to do here is kill every enemy but the last one. So that he can get me into Berserk more easily. This attack is by far the best damaging attack in the thing. When he jumps and spins, that's a little bad. But now he's just going to keep chaining this, isn't he? There we go. So now he's dead. And now I'm in critical health.
The wonderful sound of critical health.
It's music to my ears. So
Exactly.
we want to get this new... we want to make a new deck for Berserk strats. And to do that, we start with a Blizzaga, and we'll explain what happens with that later. Wait, I don't need to worry about Jafar. I don't ever use slights against him anyway. What am I thinking? Then 2 zeros. Yep, there's... Oh, do not forget the Berserk in the Berserk deck.
That's my strat. I'm the only one allowed to do that.
No, I forget that. I forget Berserk in the Berserk deck far too often for my own good. Thankfully, it's pretty easy to escape from encounters. Sleeping Darknesses rooms aren't terrible because of that. Well, we have 7 3s there, so we may as well do that. I want to, even though that was a 9, I'm okay burning that because it's Martial Waking. I want to get as many second world set cards out of my lineup as possible. So Blizzaga has a nice range, and it actually hits his chest here, but it doesn't actually do anything to him. What you really want to do is use it so you can get a trick card. I don't use a trick card immediately because generally the first thing that happens after you break one of his cards is the platform goes right up to Iago here. So then I get to use the trick card, move all the platforms up to where I want them to be. This is Berserk damage, and it's really cool. Actually, it's not. Look at the damage output. I'm not in critical health, even though it says I am. God damn it, I really didn't want to get that bug.
Yeah, there's a bug where it shows you in critical health, but you're not actually in critical health.
So I'm just all of the danger and none of the fun. So the trick card remains until Jafar uses 2 attacks. This would have been a really good Jafar too, because he's behaving. He's behaving really nicely. Wait, is that dealing damage to him? That's not high enough, yeah. I just kind of thought that one was going to be mid-one. I thought that was going to be mid-level, so I figured I'd use a Blizzard. Wow, I just got completely cock-blocked. Alright, just going to get myself another trick card just to be safe. Because, you know... I don't want... That was clutch. That laser can kill you from full. So yeah, this is kind of having a poor end to the Jafar fight. Yeah, Goofy was just like... Just to be safe, come on. If I die here, that'd be really bad. So that was a bad Jafar fight, because I got the Berserk bug, and then I got trolled. But normally what you want to have happen is just you get the trick card, and then you go up there, and then you kill him. And then you kill Iago. That fight is generally really slow unless you could do other things about it, and that's why we want to go into Berserk. Yeah, Goofy rapid fire. Alright, so the next place we're going is Wonderland, because we can Berserk Oogie just fine. And we also want to get our, we also want to get the 1 equals blue so that we can never have to think about it again. You know,
Also,
that
if
that
we
has
forget-
never happened before. I haven't used Goofy on Jafar. That's another one
God
for the counter.
Damn it! We promised.
Nice things can't have.
That was pretty sweet, I gotta
That's
say.
my deck
So
editing
we want to
drunk.
put the blizzards up here because it's better to farm Wonderland like that. Why is my deck editing drunk?
You all disappoint me intensely.
Don't blame us. It's Ghostwheel being Ghostwheel, more or less.
Yeah, without Blizzard Boost, this is actually a little bit awkward, but we can still get the large bodies down, alright? The main reason we want to use Blizzard Ray is obviously because those Nocturnes go down to it pretty easily. This is the last big farming section here, and this is the part that I am most afraid of in a marathon, by far. Because this can just screw me. I just need to get a 1 blue, and I can't improvise my way out of it.
There's no way you can actually get through the gates of hell without it, so... Oh, also to explain, unlike Recon, we actually do need to get the 99 door. And the 99 door
Door
also has a fully
causes a
red and
lot of
blue attached to it.
The 99 door causes a lot of problems because you have to get exactly enough map cards to finish the game, right? Which means you have to be constantly adding the map cards in your head. I actually recently created a program on my TI-84 that would let me keep track of them. Oh, it's a 0. Oh, burrito.
That compound A will most likely be used for Judgment in Destiny Islands.
Yeah, that's the last compounding we need. Judgment's a really good attack. This is being played on the GameCube Game Boy player.
You're also missing another way to capture GBA games, which is a DS FAT. Which is how I speedrun this game.
Yeah. GameCube Game Boy player, one of the best purchases I ever made in my life. Being able to play GBA games on the TV is just so swag.
Apparently there's a Game Boy Color one for the SNES.
The copy pasta is real? What are you talking about, TJF? I don't know any real programming, so I made a program in TI Basic just to help me out, because it's so simple. It also doesn't take up any monitor space when I'm running, so it's just better. So we're farming Teeming Darkness here, so we can have more enemies, obviously. We usually want to be getting a Nocturne here too, but we already got that from Traverse Town, which is a pretty unexpected occurrence. I never think I'm going to be getting my Nocturne in Traverse. But we got another one anyway. I literally just said Game Addict. It's a Game Boy player on the GameCube. And so I have a regular capture card for consoles. What the hell? Oh. It was fail. There we go. We got hit on the wall there. We're not even getting a lot of blue cards, let alone the 1 equals blue. This is a little sad. But the 1 equals blue can happen at any time.
Like peak.
This is why it's a 330 estimate, guys. I was really afraid.
While we're farming, I guess now's a good time to plug what we're doing here.
Yeah.
So, Brigo, if you want to plug the marathon, given we've not done it all run.
Wait, who's plugging them out?
This is the
Yeah. There you go.
hi. It's the Kingdom Hearts Community Marathon. Our goal is to raise $4,000 to get various community members to AGDQ to show support and hype for our run, to show everyone that we are hype and that our community is a good community.
We're strong, we're growing, we're coming in force, we show up to these speedrunning events. It's definitely something we want to have.
All all extra money not used for travel will be going to HADQ.
Oh my god, I could never imagine playing this game on iOS. That sounds like a nightmare. Playing Mega Man 2 on iOS was bad enough. But if this game just wouldn't work. Please, 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 no. Get him on the backswing! Aw, just too late. That is not the time I wanted to have a raid whiff, because I wasn't looking at my deck. Whatever, that still worked out. I would have had to use 2 anyway. We want to go left first, because this is the first room we spawn. We want to go to the left. It was getting a little iffy whether or not I actually went up or was in the first room I was in. So yeah, a lot of the history of the speedrunning this game, most of what we used to do revolved around more raids than Berserk, but now, later in the run, we can actually get better attack cards because of knowledge that we gained from the TAS about what shows up in Moogle Room packs, so that's really helpful. Earlier, we basically used to get use an early Moogle Room at Olympus, buy all the magic packs, and get a lot of magic and get a lot of cloud, and that would help us throughout the entire run. But it would be a little, and we'd use them on Larkseen and Riku and stuff, but it would be a little weaker on them than other strategies could be. Get off.
So now Ghost has seen the light, and we praise Berserk for its glory.
I've always seen
Berserk, the one
I've
true
always
god
wanted to use
of
Berserk,
Kingdom
but
Hearts.
there's no way you can use Berserk with Kingdom Keys, that's the thing.
Yep.
Once we figured out that you could get, like, second world set map cards 100% of the time for Moogle Rooms, I was like, this changes everything. Please? Nope. So now it's starting to get a little bad. Like, around here, I probably would have expected to get the 1 blue. Remember, if you see that the card is blue, it's 1 in 20. And for any given encounter, it's 1 in 50. So it's actually pretty harsh. It's just kind of a dick move on the game's part to really just include this door requirement of a map card that's really, really rare in general. And really, really specific. I know back when I played this game as a kid, that card made me farm for days just to be able to get through that door. And even then, you just die to Axel a bunch of times. It was pretty brutal.
Also, this is my favorite encounter,
Goddamn.
these 5 crescendos.
Yeah, the 5%
Yes.
does just die.
They die, and then you have lots and lots of chances for summon boost, which is the crescendo enemy
Yep.
card.
Well, it's not lots of chances. It's not like it compounds per crescendo.
No, it doesn't. That's wrong of me to say, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's a fairly common encounter in this place.
Yeah. There are 2 encounters
One
that
of
let you
best
get the...
encounters of this place, to be completely honest.
Yeah. It's the only 1 spawn encounter here, so you gotta take it. The fact that there are even 1 spawn
It's one
encounters...
spawn, and they spawn all on top of each other. So
Yeah,
it's
you just raid 'em.
hitting them down really quick.
Okay, well that's 2 teamings and nowhere to go. This game has trolled me before. It has happened that I've gone like 50 cards without a 1 blue, and that's why the estimate is 330. It makes me cry every time.
Well, it's better than, who was it? Was it Berserk that had the 1 blue and then used it in
No,
the Islands the one
no.
time?
I've never
No, we're
used the
not
1
talking
blue.
about that.
If I use the one blue, that's never happened before. I'm not gonna lie. It takes a long time to get to level 99, Roxas Light. I'm really surprised. Oh, another 0.
No, Ghost has used the 3 red.
I've used every single card that can be used in Dorex except the one blue at some point. I've used the 3 red. I've used the 2 equals. I've used the 8 equals. I've fallen short on 30 red. I've fallen short on 50. Fallen short on 99. I've done everything except never used the one blue.
So what's gonna happen now?
Oh man, the large body enemy card. Don't worry, guys. We're protected. Because all these enemies are totally going to murder us.
I mean, the only real place we can accidentally use one blue is Destiny Island.
You could use it in Destiny Islands. You could use that there. You could also use it like on the door rec for Twilight Town, maybe. Because that requires a blue card, and you're running pretty low on stuff at that point.
Yeah. I think every time I've accidentally used it, it's been Destiny Island. But that was back when we used to grab a bunch of cards there too.
Marluxia is hard, but it's a really hype fight.
As long as you don't use Trinity Limit again.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the bosses in this game are crazy. Like, toward the end of the game, they get decks that vastly out. Yeah.
Larkstein 2 and most of the upper level Riku fights. It's rough because they can just decide to kill you for no reason.
What the hell?
They want to kill you.
You've got 100?
There's no way.
You can't.
Oh
be
my
100.
god, I am.
Oh.
You're. Oh, okay.
I'm at maximum map cards, so we're done farming here. We're done. I'm still worried about the one blue. I'm still really worried. I'm scared. We're farmed to capacity, guys.
Slightly impressive.
That is the second time that happened.
You should just use as many low-value cards as possible.
Yeah, I should have be inefficient. I should have been inefficient. You're right. I wasn't
You should
thinking.
have just used like 21s or something.
Oh my
So
god.
for those who don't know, you can only have
99
cards.
No, it's happened once. There was a point at which I had 50 blue cards, 99 total cards, and I didn't get the one blue. So we're gonna have to go through this game and then go back and get the one blue. I think we're skipping Thundaga strats.
Really?
I think we have to. What else can we do? Maybe we go for warp strats? Do I have an 8?
You probably have an 8.
No, I don't. I don't have an 8. I can't go for warp strats.
God damn it. This is terrible.
And this is why we say there's no real route and we make it up as we go.
Because now, well, at this point I'd probably just cry and reset. But like, at this point, since we're in a marathon, we need to believe. Maybe I believe in Never. Okay, here's the plan. I'm believing in Neverland and key to rewards. Neverland farming is what's.
Farming. Let's just make it a thing.
No, it used to be a thing. Back in the old route, when we didn't get the one blue, you'd farm in Neverland because they have actually good encounters and they have barrels too. You can get arrow from the barrels, and you can get key to rewards.
Outside of Hollow Bastion, I don't think there's been a floor we haven't at least thought about farming something.
Atlantica.
Atlantica sucks. You can't farm Atlantica.
Yeah, true.
Not to say Atlantica's a bad world in Com, because Atlantica in Com is probably
The
the
best
only
Atlantica.
game where Atlantica is good. Because Ursula is such a fun fight. And
Alright.
if you do Atlantica properly, you never fight enemies.
It can't be. I'm not going to be that inefficient with doors, guys, because it still wastes time. I'm just going to go farm in Neverland.
And it's going to be the first drop.
So the two things that I wanted to have happen in a marathon, Rhapsody Luck and One Blue Rock, have just been treating me poorly. Good game.
This,
Yeah,
this feels like this feels like how my runs have been going lately. Like you've been getting like. all
no,
the
that was
silly
that was the redonkulous luck that never should ever happen, but it did.
I mean, I guess I did have some decent luck with the sub 3 runs.
Okay, so the way you get trick cards from Trickmaster is by card breaking him. Try saying that 10 times fast.
The way you get caught. The way you get chewed. God damn it.
Jeez, can't even do it once.
The way you get.
The way you get trick cards from Trickmaster is by card breaking him. The way you get trick cards from Trickmaster is by card breaking him. The way you get trick cards from Trickmaster is by card breaking him. But yeah, it's random whether it happens or not. And I think it's like 10%. That makes like 10% is the statistic I keep going to in this game. But like it makes sense. I have a pretty decent frequency analysis sort of tick in my head.
Also,
Well, that
Ghost, we've never thought about farming 100 acre woods.
What?
We've never thought about farming in 100 acre woods.
No, thank God we don't have to go there again. Maybe we do. Okay, can Cloud hit him from here?
Going, you might need that elixir.
No.
I'm fully prepared to get the elixir in Marathon. That would have killed me, or come really close. Because the start of my race. I keep saying trick cards, by the way, but I think they're actually called gimmick cards. I don't know. I'm way too used to calling them trick cards because you use them and you get the trick. I don't know.
Exactly.
Upcoming after Oogie is the hardest fight in the game for me, which is Lark Scene 1, because you have to use Berserk on Lark Scene 1, which is a real pain in the ass.
No, it's not. Berserk is lovely. Berserk is
It's
life.
better than Lark
Berserk
Scene
is
2,
life, but
and
Lark Scene is suckish.
well, okay. Lark Scene is she's suckish because you can't raid her like elemental raid her properly.
Yeah, you can't raid her properly, and she can also deal you damage that like she has attacks that'll just hit you. It's not the fact that she deals a lot of damage and that she can kill you from full. It's that she has attacks that'll hit you that you can't break in the middle of or break very quickly. Like, and it's just going to hurt you. Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
that's a common thing. I put that in the knowledge base because people get that wrong all the time. The Quiet Man didn't know you could skip cutscenes. He had like hours-long runs where he was just watching the cutscenes, and then someone on the forums told him he could do it.
Even the people doing Tazes were like, this game sucks to Taz because you can't skip cutscenes, and it's like, guys, you hold start down. It's a better skipping cutscene than any other game in the series. Like,
Yeah.
People say, KH2, that's good for skipping cutscenes. It's like, no, you just hold start. You have no inputs to mash. You hold start and the game suffocates.
Even if
itself and the cutscene
you don't
dies.
even mash KH2. You have to like mash 3 inputs in KH2. Oh yeah, I can stay here because I need to level up. We want to level up so that we can get as close to the level boundary as possible. We're using our same Berserk health for Oogie and Lark Scene. Oogie gives you a lot of experience, and you don't want him to heal you. There we go. I shouldn't even finish this, because I'm like, they've got too many map cards already.
It can only get better.
I'm still afraid of the one blue guys. I'm still deathly afraid.
Look at all these cards you have that you can use on these doors. Look at his choice.
I have enough Moogle rooms to, just pimp out a deck at the end.
I've got 3, I think. I've got 3 Moogle rooms.
I think you got more than that. I thought you had like 5.
Really? Ah, maybe you're right.
I wasn't paying attention.
Look at that,
much.
9 5 meeting grounds. I wonder. Oh, you know, I have had 10s before. I've had 10 copies of a card. I mean, the thing is, you can't just spam slights in the game, Dafflos. Like, you really need to make sure that your slights are going to resolve. That's why the fights in this game can be so hard sometimes. It's about having the right rhythm and really being strategic about things. This game is all about timing. This game is all about a lot of things. That's why I love it.
Say something about Japanese com, and it's actually a different category.
Yeah, Japanese com, all their decks are, like, much worse.
Yeah, they have, like, I think
And
it's
that
like
matters
half the zeros or something, for one, and the values on their decks are a lot lower than the English or European version.
And really, if you've ever played Riku's story before, you know that the deck makes all the difference. The fact of the matter is, any fight that would have been easy for you on Sora is just impossible when you have a deck that just completely is garbage. Wow, these gargoyles are being nice. They're like gargoyles that miss you, like, all the time. Okay, that's fine. Don't hit me again. Gargoyles miss? So now we're in Berserk Health, which is pretty cool.
We're in actual Berserk Health. We are in actual Berserk Health.
Alright.
No magic.
700 Moogle points is no good. We need more points. So what we're looking for here in these attack packs are zeros, not premium cards, not low value, and not wishing stars. Anything else I'm very happy to see. So far this is looking alright. As long as we have enough to make 6 decent combos, I'm okay. We got 2 9 Lady Lucks though, so I'm pretty happy about that.
That's a very good pack.
We're kind of short on combo finishing Keyblades. Okay, so we have decent value. I think this is going to work out for us. Time to sell a bunch of stuff. I'm going to sell my premiums. Because I want to get up to 600 if I can. I don't think I can, though. I think that's a pipe dream. I could sell the extra 9.
You pick up a lot of enemy cards, and those are worth a decent amount.
Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's probably as many of cures as I'm willing to sell.
No way, rest in peace, Dumbo.
I'll sell them after I open the first couple magic packs, I guess. Now it's time to make the real Berserk deck. So we equip this deck, we clear it out, and then we add... We want to add Thrust Keyblades and then combo finishing Keyblades to prepare for the second reload, and then just spam Strike Keyblades. The easy guide to using effective combos is that Lady Luck and Pumpkinhead are Thrust Keyblades. Wishing Star and Olympia are combo finishing Keyblades. Everything is a Strike Keyblade, and what was the last rule? We need one more combo finishing Keyblade, so I gotta move the Olympus down. That's a little bad. Okay, then we put zeros in the front. Not the 5, I want the 7 cure, because the 7 cure breaks Oogie's thing. Then after that, we put in High Potion, Value, and Berserk. And that's how this works. So 30 green should be easy, because I have too many map cards. So these combos are now ordered appropriately. I have more Wishing Stars in this deck than I'd like to, because they're slightly weaker than their other counterparts, but it's mostly fine. I don't even really care about the trick card in this fight anymore. I just care about the trick card if Oogie trolls me, which he hasn't been doing.
And you can stack the trick card and the floor going down, as Blazeshar found out in the Riku run. So you can actually keep
I still don't really know about that. Wow, trick Oogie, use your dice. So how you lower the gates is you break the dice, and you just need 3 7s to do this. Oogie's the easiest boss in the game because of that. And so we can.
He can spawn Heartless, by the way.
He can do
Nobody's ever seen that.
He can do everything. Like You should never ever see this guy actually get an attack off.
Oh yeah, that's Berserk.
Yeah, that's
All
Berserk.
of you people,
All
if
that
you need
damage, by the way.
HP in a Kingdom Hearts game, look and weep. That was Oogie.
So here we go. Now it's time for the scariest boss ever. Let's fight Larxene. What we really want to do is make sure a lot of our combos connect, because if we run out of combos without that happening, then I get really scared, boys. And to do that, we want to break her cards a lot of the time, so that that doesn't happen to us, and so that we hit her. I'm pretty low health, and this is pretty scary. Wow, I'm probably going to die here.
I think you say one more hit. Okay, now you can't take another hit.
Use Lightning Bolt, run it into the ground.
This is one of our roughest fights to get down properly, from what I remember at least.
There's the free damage. Screw it. Nope, that was gonna kill me. Yeah. I knew I was in danger of her doing that, and I'd rather have healed and sacrificed a little bit of damage than live, but she broke me. I thought I could kill her at the end, but it was kind of sad. Well, we gotta take damage again, guys.
Yeah.
So that's really unfortunate. I didn't want to die to Larxene, but what are you gonna do? Sometimes it just sucks. White Knights are good for getting back into Berserk, though.
Do I have time for a quick donation while you take it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for it.
We have $13 from Michael Songen, who says, "Hey everyone, D-Wins here. Glad to see that Marathon is doing so well. But I can't help but feel you guys are missing a category. Must be coded cell phone version, Kappa. Donation can go to Streamer's Choice, or if unavailable, Donation Reader's Choice."
What is left?
I don't think anything. Well, I don't think anything is left other than Kiwi drawings.
Alright, well, that's kind of sad. I really hope she doesn't break this with Lightning Bolt. I gotta focus again. But yeah, shoutouts to D-Wins, who's a really good RECOM Sora runner. You kind of just have to be going back as fast as you can, because you don't want to get hit by her attacks. This is so far so good, but I got hit by the highest damaging attack, and now I'm in dire straits again. But I can kill her really quickly if she cooperates.
Emphasis on if. Larxene may be your best buddy in days, but she's horrible.
There we go. We got the heal off. This fight is now over. I keep that heal as safety for when Berserk is done, and I honestly think that I have a right to.
Yeah, that's fair enough. When Berserk's gone, there's no need to be on high HP, low
There we
HP
go.
even.
If it prevents her from just killing you, then there you go. So there's the Thunder that we want for Thundaga Strats, but unfortunately I don't think we're going to be using Thundaga Strats because we don't have the one blue.
Think about it. Wouldn't the mobile Monkey Ball game run at AGDQ 2013?
So this is the only Moogle room we take, and what we want to see from this Moogle room is a lot of fires, especially now that we have a Nocturne and not a Rhapsody, and we want to see some Thunders for Thundaga Strats. That's not so hot.
Ew. Reset?
We got 2 fires. I'm gonna sell and open up a pack. 2 fires is fine. Like, we also got a lot of summons, that's why I kept it, so I could probably sell for the next pack. Can we sell the extra Nocturne? Let's sell the 1 potion. That thing's garbage. I'm gonna save and then open up the 3rd pack. I want to see another fire from it. Having 5 fires for Vection is preferable. Having 5 fires will also help Maleficent a bit, because I want to have 5 fires and 6 blizzards without blizzard boost. Okay, so we have 3 thunders, so we can do Thundaga Strats, but actually we can't because I have to reset. I want to get a fire from that. That's no good. Oh, a 1 blue, it's a map card. Remember how these things keep dropping? The map cards have colors and numbers. You require a blue card with value 1 in order to continue the game.
Also, for those of you who play on the PAL version, this is the one section that's actually slower than NTSC, because when you reset you have to go through the language menu, which takes an additional few seconds.
Okay, so I got fire and 2 blizzards there. I'm really happy about that. If I had a Nocturne, I'd be even more happy, but, you know.
Oh, I haven't explained it. Technically, the PAL version is quicker for this, because they both run at the same frame rate and everything. However, the PAL version has access to the Italian language, which just saves frames during a tutorial.
It's also potentially faster because of a glitch. You know how rooms like Martial Waking raise your attack cards like by 2 when you farm for map cards in those rooms? You can use those in the save point room you get at the end of a level, and actually get them for organization bosses like Lark's Theme. I can't imagine any situation in which you'd really want to do this, like, because you're generally fine on value anyway, but it's still good to know.
It can also mess your zeros up, which isn't nice.
What are we looking at here? Okay, that's our distribution. Fine with that.
Also, shoutouts to myself for the strat that's going to be coming up for Dragon Mail.
Oh yeah, this was the first thing Drazek ever showed me about this game, and he was like, oh man. And then I was like, oh man, Drazek, we're going to be good friends, aren't we?
And what a beautiful relationship spawned from such a dumb strat. If it works, it works.
I was kind of hoping the Ghostwheel's drunk synchro idea would have worked.
Drunk synchro would have been the saddest death to this strat. Because then we'd have to get synchro.
Dude, that would have been so awesome. So the context of this is the slight synchro is one of the hardest slights to get in the game because it requires you to talk to Rabbit in 100 Acre Wood. The means of doing so, I couldn't see how any kid would actually figure that out without a walkthrough. You have to like get poo on a cart, and then all the way at the end of the level, you have to hit these cabbages that only sometimes come down after you meet a couple of hidden conditions. So after talking to Rabbit, you get the slight synchro, which sets every enemy's health to the health of the enemy that you're targeting. And so I hadn't gotten synchro for the longest time because, you know, I didn't know how to get it. But I was like, man, if this actually works on bosses, it'd be really good for something like Dragon Maleficent. Because as you'll see, or maybe not because I'm spamming raids too quickly, Dragon Maleficent spawns these little fires that have some HP value. And I thought, man, wouldn't it be really cool if like we could just set Dragon Maleficent's 2 bars of HP to the small HP of these fires? But no, it doesn't work. Bosses are immune to the effects of synchro. Would have saved so much time.
I mean, at least we started using Dragon Maleficent's enemy card for some of the fights. It definitely has helped with the second half of the game a bit.
So what we're doing here is creating
The
this
raids
second raid
deck, yeah. I want to put the fires first because it's really helpful for Vexen and for Hook. Other than that, I need 6 Blizzard raids, which is a lot. And I'm just going to try and find as much value as I can. That's fine.
It
We're
was
going to have to
13
move...
raids I worked it out to be all those years ago.
14 raids is what you said.
14 raids. Yeah. And then that number can
How many cards?
obviously
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 1 more raid. It's fine. Then it's, we're kind of low on CP, because I have to do these strats. Zeros, Red Nocturne, and Parasite Cage. That should be the raids deck. We won't have to edit that, and we'll use it for a couple bosses. Sure, we got blue cards. You know, the 1 blue, but we have blue cards.
Yay, blue cards. Okay, so this strat was the very first thing I ever found in GBA Con.
So, I thought you had to go back to get 3 hit rates, but actually no matter what distance you are away from her, it hits her 3 times.
Yeah.
So you need 9 boosted raids, so... Oh wait, I don't think I have enough. We may have to finish this out with, like, Beast. Beast! Oh!
Yes, it's simply spam L and R. There is nothing to
Yeah,
drag him
this
out.
is just spam the stock
This
button.
fight, they gave me so much trouble as a kid.
Yeah,
It's just...
like, you're not seeing it now, but Dragon Maleficent is, like, putting out a card every single time she gets a chance. All her cards are very fast and deal a lot of damage, and they are often 7s or 8s. Dealing her damage with physical attacks is a nightmare. Wait, did I want to be 110? Damn it. That'd actually make Ursula worse.
Yes, it makes Ursula much worse.
Damn it, I thought 110 was the sweet spot there. I guess I'm drunk. Don't forget Riku 1. And now we get to add Overdrive, which is kind of like Berserk, but not nearly as fun. Overdrive just flat increases the value of your, the damage of your cards by 1.5. Oh, wow. And makes your reloading time slower. But if you use item cards, it doesn't matter anyway. It's also not even that slow, especially if your counter's at like 1 or something. The important part in these Riku fights with Overdrive is to make sure we hit with all these combos. Because if we waste attack cards, it wastes time. It wastes more time than if we, like, you know, just spammed and then hope for the best later. That was kind of unlucky there, that he got pushed like that. You just let Riku reload in peace, because he's a jumpy boss when he's trying to reload, and you just really can't hit him with any attacks, and you don't want to waste your cards, especially when they're slighted like this. And the way I constructed my deck, like, the faster swing speed cards, Three Wishes and Lady Rook, are the only ones that show up in my second reload. And I can still construct well-built combos by just pressing L once, and then just stocking combos, going back, stocking the combo, going forward and stocking the combo.
This is faster than Recom in both categories. Recom is actually pretty slow.
Yeah.
Like, Ghostwheel made the God run, and Recom runners wept. And they don't even have to farm as much.
No,
So that just...
they don't have to farm as much, and it's easier for them.
Yeah, it's easier in every way just because of Firaga.
Yeah. So
And
step
they don't
up
use
your game, Recom. COM just got faster than you.
GBA Com is just better because Berserk. Okay, so another really cool fight coming up. The Ghostwheel is perfected with actually calculating how much damage is going to be needed, especially so he doesn't get the Berserk glitch, which is where you're in critical HP but not actually in Berserk.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get the Berserk trick glitch here, not on 110 HP. I'm gonna be this is gonna be the true YOLO. It's gonna look really sick. I know I'm safe because I practice it, but it's scary.
I think you've probably spent more time on the Ursula fight than anything
Any other
else
boss.
lately.
Ursula has been one of those bosses where we've just figured out every nook and cranny.
Yeah, there used to be days when we would get the elixir early so that we could use Omni Slash twice on her. What the fuck am I doing?
Oh, hey, doings. Yeah, Berserk, it's not bad,
I actually wasted a map card. So okay, we're getting our inefficient map card usage out of the way.
For those just tuning in, we've had such bad luck that we've actually filled up on map cards and we need to get rid of some.
So that we can get the one blue. We still need the one blue. We still need it.
Ghostwheel is also cracking.
It's not from the pressure.
How long do you have to get that one blue?
It's not
We got a
about
while.
well, like we need it for the end of the game, but it just like we have to farm in worse parts to get it. So that's the problem. Every place we farm for the one blue is like wasted time. You can use these
Usually
7
Ghostwheel's
5s.
the one with the good luck on the one blue.
No, I'm not. I have the worst luck with the one blue. 50% of the runs I'm in have terrible one blues. I'm always afraid of that card. I can't take any damage in this fight, otherwise it's not safe for Ursula anymore. Actually, it would probably be okay, because then I'd be on the other side of the coin. I'd probably be in Berserk after 3 Thunders if I took damage from it. Okay, so we want to make 9 more raids again. Actually screwed up a little bit there because I want to put the fires last on this one. Saves a little bit of time to do that.
It's
Do it
not
like
so much
this.
about going back to old worlds and farming for the one blue.
It's
the
that
fact
we farm in
have
worse
to go
worlds
back
to get our
it.
map cards.
Ideally, we already have it, so we don't have to go back for it.
Alright, so here's Ursula. Oh, 30's gonna be good for getting rid of some map cards. I'll keep the teamings. Why not? So the way Ursula works is we really want good trick card luck, and the way you get trick cards from the Ursula fight is you break the tentacles. Okay. That's 2 thunders I don't need to take later. So the first set of tentacles needs 2 raids to take, but after that you can use boosted raids to take them down. And really fighting her any other way is pretty risky because she deals you a lot of damage and has high cards. Surprise, just like every other Heartless type boss in this game, but still.
Oh yeah, for those who don't know, Ursula's a Heartless.
Oh yeah, like, what I mean by Heartless type boss is that they kind of act like Heartless, right? They have infinite cards and they can't use slights. And they don't ever run out. They also don't usually use anything above 8. I don't think there's any Heartless type boss that uses 9s, which is pretty awesome. This is pretty bad trick card luck, though. I'm pretty sad.
Yeah.
I usually have one at least by this point. How many raids do I have left? I have 2 raids left, so we're gonna have to go a little more YOLO than usual. Raise your YOLOs, guys. Oh my god, I didn't even get one there. I should at least get one in these raids, right? Okay, thank god. So now I just wait for her to lightning me twice, so that I can go into Berserk. Ursula? Ursula?
Ursula, please. Ursula.
Ursula? After she... There we go.
Ooh, that HP.
These are the good combos. Here we go. Please, game. Oh. So now I'm scared. And that's why. Because she can break me and just kill me at any time. As long as her tentacles up,
Oh.
she can have really high value attacks. And if her even if her tentacles are down, she can break you with the tentacles, smack you in the face, and kill you.
But we cannot overstate just how unlucky Ghost got there.
I'm supposed to get two trick cards by the end of that, and really, they're not that rare to show up.
You generally get one by the first 3 at least.
Sometimes it happens where I don't get the trick cards, and where I have to YOLO her at the tentacles and it works out, but that was just not one of those times. Usually when that happens, I have enough raids to kill her. How does that even happen? So usually I can still keep the tentacles down or something. Like, I find out that I didn't have the trick cards, I'll get to reload, and then I'll start smacking at her face, and then one tentacle will come up at a time, and I can start, like, using on phase. Getting on phase. What is going on with this? We're still no good here.
Marathon look, please.
Marathon luck, please. And I don't want to be attacking her between all these raid hits, by the way, because I don't have really enough cards to do that. Like, I'd have to be using the attack cards that I'm going to be using to make more raids. What do I think I have 2 more raids left to get it? That's disgusting. Oh, and I've got Ariel. Ariel can get me there.
Ariel's actually one of the more useful allies.
There's one, at least.
Yeah. Yeah, Aladdin in this game isn't OP, so he's not useful either.
He's not terrible though. He does a fair amount of damage.
Better than Donald, at least.
Everything's better than Donald.
See,
Well,
look, she just broke my card and killed me.
I don't know. Would I rather use Donald or use Trinity Limit?
Yeah, Marathon Luck does equal this entire run. This is disgusting.
I'd honestly rather use Trinity Limit.
I think we need to record that for posterity. For the next time Berserk says Donald is worse than something, or better than something.
Come on, fight. Yeah, that's my third death in this run. It's disgusting. Alright, there's a good trick card. That's what I want to see. That's generally where you can expect it to happen. After, like, a maximum of, like, 3 attacks.
Yeah.
The thing about Ursula's tentacles that I forgot to mention is that they're lower in health every time you, every time you kill them. So, like, even the YOLO strategy doesn't work at the start of the fight. You have to, like, raid them a couple times to get their health down anyway.
Unfortunately, cloud strats no longer really are a thing anymore.
Oh, wow. Ariel,
Kind of
Ariel, you better not
optimized.
kill me. You know what? Screw it. That's gonna be what happens. I use the high potion. I'm not dying anymore. It's 5 Berserk combos to kill her. But yeah, the cloud strats are really good for
Nice
Ursula.
shot.
Yeah, there we go. So that's like what you expect to see in a run as far as trick cards go. Actually, my record has really bad trick card luck, and I did have to go YOLOs on Ursula there.
Yeah, that was like one places you did have bad luck, though. You had some
Yeah.
ridiculous luck in that run.
Yeah.
CLM is a cruel mistress.
I say this game is a lot more consistent than people say it is, but then I get something like this happening to me and I just eat my words, right? Whatever. I mean, most of the time when you get... The fact of the matter is, most of the time when you get the blizzard in the barrel, you can finish a run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not as
Let
bad
something
as...
like absolutely like catastrophic happen.
Wow. Alright, Riku. Time to stop screwing around.
Oh yeah, the difference for this Riku fight is you can actually use slates.
Which used to be better for us back when it was the raid strats, so because we had something to set up on him, right? Like, otherwise it was
Yeah.
really difficult to actually use raids of any decent hit count on him.
Riku 2 used to be the easier one.
Well, that's a little obnoxious. I hate it when that happens. You want to be below characters like this most of the time because it's easier not to get hit and you can still hit them with combos, but you're also kind of playing this sort of dangerous game where you may not be able to finish your combo against them. I really didn't want to reload there. I had to go for the zeros. I should start taking HP. I need to
Ghost,
do that.
apparently you're unheard of in comm.
Wait, what?
According to chat, you're an unheard of runner in comm.
No, he's not.
I'm like the only runner in comm.
He's probably the best runner that I hype up every single time. What are you talking about? Just because he doesn't have thousands of viewers in his single edit does not mean he's unheard of. This man has put all the time into the game. God damn you guys. Learn the community a bit better. Next you'll be saying I'm the unheard days runner.
Yeah, I dare anyone to replicate the stuff that's happened in my 237, because that was some really awesome shit.
I mean, Ghost has the SDA comm run. He held the record for what, like a year?
Yeah, and then you beat
Yeah.
it for like 5 minutes.
I couldn't allow you to keep beating my Ron Chiron.
That's sub 3 run was just amazing for the fact that we finally hit that sub 3
I know, you
point.
beat me to sub 3, Kyron, and that's when I had the wake-up call. It's like, man, I really need to get back to this game. Okay, I still have a 2. I'm not using that 3, I'm going to use that 3.
You don't want to use the 3 red, do you?
No, I don't want to use the 3 red. I'm not using Dorex at this point in the game because I'm probably going to keep a lot of them, right? It's going to be, we're not farming in Traverse too often. We're not even using Thundaga strats. We're going to use Wonderland for the end of the game. Or Twilight.
I think probably be safer to go with Wonderland at this point.
I still don't know if Twilight has a higher chance of blue cards dropping, though. I'd swear by it.
It does because of Mingling Worlds. That's literally, because it gets more... Its main map card it uses Mingling Worlds, which is a blue card.
That's why it used to
do you
be
want
like...
Mingling World, or do you want actual cards you're going to be able to control what's going on?
That's also true. Mingling Worlds is a terrible one to actually use in general.
Doesn't really matter. Most of them are going to get sunk into the 99 door anyway.
That is true. But extra Moogle rooms, man.
I guess you could just bet on the Mingling Worlds. Alright, I'm going to bet that the door's going to be down here.
You can go for my drunk sub 3 strat, where I dropped like 5 Moogle rooms in Castle Oblivion.
No, yeah, you want to drop Moogle rooms in Castle Oblivion so you can get those Oath Keepers. They save so much time on those the last 2 bosses.
Okay, from what I've seen though, you dropped like 2 or 3. I dropped like 6.
Yeah.
At least 6. I dropped like way too many Moogle room cards.
If I had 6, then I would have used them, but I had 2 or 3.
My sub 3 run had a terrible blue one, and I had a ton of Moogle room cards. So it's like, do I sink them into the 99 door, or do I sink them going to the 99 door and have a better deck?
I guess I should have been farming Neverland for Neverland strats, but at this point, whatever. At this point, I've got enough to get really far in the game and like have cards to use for Twilight Town. So really, I'm just going to make my 1 blue farming the last farming section of the game. But these Neverland encounters are by far the tamest of the second world set. I got real excited because that was a blue card.
Yeah, that's the one thing that's really bad about the second half of the game is there's no good place to really farm outside of Neverland.
Yeah, you really want to get most of your stuff done early.
Okay, guys. We're gonna
need... in KH1 it's fuck hook ship, in COM it's hell yeah hook ship.
Yeah, hook ship is god. Like, we won't trade you, KH1. We're sorry.
Because the hook ship actually moves hook into your raids a lot of the time. I'm kind of getting a bad phase here, which is a little bad, but this should be good because now hook's up against the wall and he's going to take a lot of raid damage. Hook is a dangerous boss though because he can kill you pretty easily. Now he's going to be moved back. Aw, he jumped forward. He has that thing like Riku where he can jump pretty far. Now he's going to fall back again. Oh, look at that. See, that's hook ship at work. That's what you want to see. That'll kill him. No? Peter Pan! No, I can't. I can't.
Why wouldn't you go for that?
It's a 0!
He was reloading!
I didn't know he was reloading. I was reloading when he was reloading. I tried one of them. And it didn't work. I didn't want to get, like, combo kills.
Bitch.
At this point in the run, just YOLO it, man.
I did YOLO it. I went for one of them.
No, you did not
get
YOLO it. You didn't
better.
YOLO on the 0 Peter Pan.
The second 0 Peter Pan I could have YOLO'd on. That's fine.
This run cannot get worse, so you may as well.
It can always go worse. That's a fallacy.
The only way it could go worse is if you somehow manage to be worse than Berserk.
Wow. This is true. You could be worse than me.
Base
I
hook.
can't say worse than anyone else because Blakeshard's being a scumbag and hasn't done a Sora
So-
run yet.
Alright, I'm gonna...
Blake managed to die on
So for those of you who don't know how 100 Acre Wood works, here's how it works. You you have to get Pooh moving by like pressing R and whatever, and like he's really distracted all the time. Like you can see this, you're gonna spawn, and I'm gonna go, and it's press R the game. But I bet you didn't know that you could just leave, and just leave Pooh in the dust, and never have, and just like never have him go anywhere. You can just leave and go somewhere else.
Also, shout outs to Spellbinder.
Shouts to Spellbinder, the worst Keyblade ever. Everything's immune to it. We used to
pick it up.
we used to
and then
take
I
Pooh
realized-
all the way over to Rue's Hole to get the elixir, which is one of the most useful items in the entire game. But recently we figured out ways to skip it. Now it's the Vexen fight. I've got 5 fires for Vexen, so it's a little tight. So we really want lots of 4-hit raids here. If you go early YOLO here on Vexen, you can try and get a couple raids, but if he moves, it's a bit of a problem. These raids are also really high value, so they're great for breaking freezes. Oh my god, is this the God Run? Oh my
Is this
god.
a God Vexen?
This the God Vexen. That's exactly what you want to see. Vexen, one of the slowest, most annoying bosses in the game, just dies.
That's amazing, Vexen.
That was something right there.
Wow.
Traitor. These people don't...
Wow. Just wow. That's all I can say to that Vexen is wow.
The game is on your side again.
It's on my side again. Watch, I'm gonna get the one blue when I go back to Wonderland after this. So here's Twilight Town, which is a refreshingly short... short world. Yeah. GG Vexen.
We did heal it like 2 weeks ago. It's fairly recent.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
we've honestly been changing the route non-stop for the last.
The thing
like,
about this game is that everything's
4
like
months.
dominoes, right? Once you change one thing about it, you have to revise every single assumption you make. Because if you pick up... The deck routing for this game is so complicated. It's beautiful. It makes me so happy on the inside. I'm never tired of it. You guys want to? Alright, you guys want to see Vexen get wrecked again? We're gonna go see Vexen get wrecked again.
Yes, things did go well in this run.
A few things went alright in this run. Like, but when the luck was not strong with us, when the luck couldn't be strong with us, it wasn't strong with us. This is why I have a 330 estimate, guys. Keep in mind. Oh, that's the warp room, by the way. If you have a 1 equals red and 8 equals blue and a key to rewards and 20 green cards, you can get warp. And warp is the single best way to farm enemies because it kills the entire encounter and doesn't give you experience. And that's a bonus because you don't want experience.
Who wants XP? Low HP for life.
Wait, who was it that in a run used warp and ended up like way under level and got wrecked by Marluxia?
Ghosted.
Wait, I ended up under-leveled? How did that happen?
Because you warped for like all of the map cards, you got to Twilight Town
I just remember
stupidly
someone
early.
warping like everything.
Because
And
you
then
got...
just getting absolutely destroyed by Marluxia.
Remember, you got the requirements for warp and you were like, no, screw farming, we're just going to go Twilight Town and then warp everything.
Yeah! Look at that
28.
Vexen! That 5-hit raid!
Oh, cool. He didn't even use auto life.
He didn't even use auto life. The reason I put the Mega Ether in the deck is because he can use auto life, which will make him have more HP. So if I...
You have Parasite Cage.
I know
as
I have
well.
Parasite Cage as well to break it, but he can actually use auto life before the raid finishes resolving, and just like make it so that I can't use Parasite Cage.
Also, shout-outs to Axel, who just slit Vexen's throat.
Yeah. Yeah, he just got his throat slit. Rip
In
Vexen.
Recon, they cut that out for some reason. Can't imagine why.
No idea. Not at all. Completely clueless.
No, that was so awesome as a kid. I was like, oh my god, they just killed Vexen. You didn't even do it. They just killed themselves. And then they do the same thing to Zexion. They do an upcut where they imply that he gets brutally murdered from the inside out. Like, my god.
I think as a kid, that is what endeared me to Axel too. Is just the fact that you get like bodied by Vexen for like hours, and then Axel's just like, lol.
So breaking his cards is actually really safe when he has Incrementer out, because remember, since all the value of his cards is increased by 1, he doesn't have any zeros.
Yeah, I used to be a scrub in Parasite Cage.
I didn't even use Parasite Cage. I didn't have the CP for it. When I first played this game, I leveled up alternating HP and CP, which is not enough CP to go through this game, to be honest.
Well, your mistake
With
was on the
using
HP.
enemy cards. That is. Vixen scares little children just by smiling. God damn.
Honestly, I'd say on terms of murdering someone, that slitting their throat is a lot better than just burning them alive. No, burning them alive is much better. Sorry.
No, but it doesn't even look like that bad. It's like he's burned alive, but then he dissolves. It's not like he's really being burned, you know?
Yeah, there's no screaming or...
Alright, so now we gotta go back to Wonderland and farm a bunch of map cards. I'm gonna boot up the COM program, though, and try and actually use it to see if we can get... Alright, so I have 2 zeros. 0, 0, 5, 0, 0, 3, 0, 0, 7, 8, 0, 0, 1, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 9, 9, 5, 8, 0, 2. I don't know if this is faster than doing the count over and over again, but I think it might be in the end. This is the debut of my TI-84 program that tells me when I have 99 extra map cards. So, get hyped for that, I guess. I have 15 zeros. Get wrecked. Yeah, the problem is I have... Okay, so we really are just holding out for the one blue, then. Oh, this is the wrong deck.
You have zeros for days.
I can get through Castle Oblivion so easily.
I wasn't counting, but I'm pretty sure you can pretty much get through Castle Oblivion with just zeros.
No, I can't. I have 15 zeros. Alright, now we just add all our blizzards. Whose phone?
Whose phone number is this? The phone number to get into Marluxia's chamber of scumbaggery.
See, and now I can just add... Okay, adding cards is easy. I can just add a card like that at the end of the fight. So what my program does is it takes the data of map cards, tells me how many of each I have, counts up the value of every card above 5, and the number of every card below 4. And this helps me really get through, it's a 5. This helps me get through Destiny Islands and Castle Oblivion easier, because you need to have a total of 150 value of cards to get through there, which can be pretty tough to count. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna start doing it this way instead of trying to do the count or whatever. Another 5.
It's now a good time for...
Yeah, now's an excellent time for donations.
Alright. We got $20 from Luke Totman, who says, "Hi everyone, I'm really excited for this run. I loved Chair of Memories as a kid. I'm really looking forward to the fight against Simba. I remember just spamming all of my chrono cards so I could just special beam cannon her to death. It was a really tough boss to end the Terranigma world with. Here's to good luck with the Magneto boss fight RNG later on. Donation towards whatever the player, was it guessed something? Wants. Regards, Pen Ninja."
Thank you, Pen Ninja. A friend of mine back in high school used to call himself the Pencil Ninja, so I think that name's pretty cool. And I even have a function that lets me subtract cards from my list. If I put in -5, then I remove a 5 from my list. So this is just nice. So we're not losing time from the one blue yet because I can't go to CO. I still have only 115 of value in cards, but I can't really get through Destiny Islands yet. But it's getting close. I need to get my one blue pretty soon before we start running out of time in the run.
The one thing about the second, like, chunk of card farming near the end is...
Oh, I forgot to record that one. What was the... Do any of you guys remember what... 4 was the white mushroom?
Yeah.
Alright. Wait, Kyron, you were saying?
I think we've pretty much hit every floor in the first half of the game with the second half farming at one point or another.
Yeah. Because Wonderland used to be last with my old route, and then we used to farm... We farm Olympus and Monstro, which are 2 and 3. We obviously
no.
farm Travis Town. 4th floor is really the only sketchy one that we rarely do.
Okay, so I think I have enough low cards to get to the end. I just need enough value. I have 127 value right now. I need to get to 150. Well, that was silly. That wasn't a raid.
Then I remember the old route used to be a lot different with map cards. Or the pre raid spamming route used to be a lot different in terms of what floor everything was on. At one point, Wonderland was actually the first floor because we wanted blue cards.
Yeah, and we wanted summon boost.
Yeah, even in the pre-raid spamming route, Wonderland was the place that Aqua Tiger used to farm with the Blizzard raids. I don't know. I really wanted to make Agrabah farming work, but it never happened.
It's not, happening.
No.
It's just not. I'm sorry, Yost.
The fact of the matter is Green Requiems are in there, and any place Green Requiems are just sucks.
If you want to farm Agrabah, go to Recon.
Yeah, right?
That's a game that farms Agrabah, and isn't it so good?
Okay, so if I don't get the one blue in this teaming, we're officially losing time. I mean, we're already losing time because we have to get the one blue, but I mean losing time from having to farm extra map cards. What the hell? Oh, that's what that was.
To be fair, we did have that encounter earlier. They didn't even give a map card. We'll just pretend it gave an enemy card or something.
Whatever, the encounter that gave me a map card told me that I need to go somewhere else. Actually, am I close to that now? No, I think we're still a ways away from being at 99 map cards. Because the highest I see 15 and 13, but everything else is under 10. I guess if like this was on the computer instead of on my TI-84, I could actually put it up on the stream and have you guys see what map cards I have. But I don't know. Monitor space is tight enough as it is, like I said.
Yeah, one blue is the vein of decency.
Yeah. Like I said, it's the one thing I'm afraid of in this game, especially in a marathon run.
Ghostwheel is defeated by a single card.
If I ever get a sub button, one blue's gonna be
end,
new
like
ones.
Larkin 2 and Riku 4 just deciding to just kill you. But at least that, you know it's gonna happen at least
Yeah,
once
at least
in
that's a
while.
boss battle, and at least it's like something you can kind of avoid.
Yeah,
You feel like you have control at least. Here you're just praying. You offer up your experience to the RNG gods.
Okay, guys, I think we need some Frank-Z for luck. Can you order
Frank-Z for...
spam? Just spam.
We need
We
need
don't
a
want
lot
to see
more than
chat
Frank-Z
anymore.
for luck here.
Ugh.
must be something. Please, chat.
Okay, we're
Help.
now at 149 value and 11 low cards. We can get to the end of the game if we have the one blue. This is now officially just draining. What's my time, by the way? Because I'm actually not really sure at this point.
Got world record pace?
But seriously, though.
Oh, you wanted a serious answer.
Yes, I want to know what time I'm at.
224, according to...
Yeah, whatever. Once we get this,
2:24:31.
it's like 20 more minutes to the end of the run.
Hey, we still might be underestimate. With the train
Oh,
wreck
we're
of
probably...
RNG.
I made sure we'd be underestimate. We're also getting a lot of levels from this, which I guess is pretty cool. Larxene probably can't kill us. Much more. Much more tallow.
That Larxene's just gonna turn around and kill us at least.
Eh,
This game...
the
It's not
real
as bad
thing
as
is the
Riku.
map cards. But Riku doesn't have the Zexing fight, which makes it much nicer as a speedrun.
No, the Sora
also
fight is
uses
much less
Berserk.
RNG, though. The Sora fight, the map cards are basically solved. All of your RNG is at the beginning of the game, and all of your boss strats are just spamming Firaga. So, I mean, you're pretty good. That's also a really consistent game.
GBA.com is harder because Berserk. Oh yeah, if you think Berserk is a thing in Sora Story, I use Berserk on Anthem 2. You should never use Berserk on Anthem 2.
I would if I ran Riku.
You could
I'd
probably
hella
Berserk
run
on
Berserk on Anthem 2.
still end faster than Blade Charge 1 run, where he had, what, like 2.5 hours on run?
Yeah, shout out to Blade. He seems to have issues with... Oh, you got another Nocturne.
Yeah, doesn't help me any, though.
CP.
I'm opening any more Moo Room packs.
At this point, you might as well.
I'm not even keeping track of the map cards anymore. We're done. We have enough.
We have the value. It's the one blue. And it's awful because it's actually necessary to end the game.
It's actually necessary. It's not like so bad.
But hey Ghost, did you know if you pull your cartridge like halfway out, then you can clip out bounds?
Just I don't even want to clip to anything else. I want to clip past that specific door, or the door at the very beginning of the game, so that you can keep the one blue that you have to use in the tutorial. The very beginning of the game, they give you that 1 moment's reprieve, and that's what spawns you the room.
Yeah, that's the good thing about the Riku room.
You
unlike
keep
in
it.
In Recom, you have to use your starting blue card, or the Twilight Town. In GBA.com, you have the value needed.
Do I have an 8? If I have an 8, I'm gonna get warp.
Do you have an 8?
I don't even have an 8. It's disgusting.
We have a $1 donation from Luke Topman, who says, "Yo, for real though, Pencil Ninja, was that David Weiss? He's a pretty well-known
No!
Pencil Ninja. My name is legitimately a coincidence. Cheers, Pen Ninja."
Yeah, a blue card with a value of 1. That is literally all I need. For probability, given that it's 1 in 50. Given just any encounter, and if you see a blue card on the ground, it's 1 in 20 that it's going to be 1. That's literally all I need.
By the way, for anyone who knows about the GBA.com drinking game, it's literally drink every time you don't get a 1 blue.
Wait, really? That's what the drinking game is?
That's what the drinking game is.
God damn it, it's a 3.
So basically, Berserk wants everyone to die in the next 10 minutes.
Oh yes! I don't make half-assed drinking games.
Wow, I didn't know how much of a man you were until today, Drowser.
Well, it's better than the Dota drinking game of every time Berserk dies because he's overextended, take a drink, which is like
That's
10
every
times a game.
Okay, yeah, that's every time.
I've gotten 0. Wait, question not answered? Yeah, it's room cards. That's what I need. Like, you see these cards that keep dropping from these encounters, guys? That's what it is. Like, this Nocturne here is going to drop a card. It's going to bounce around, and it might look like a treasure chest. And if it looks like a treasure chest, that's a good thing. This card needs to be red, and it needs to have a value of 1. Not red. It needs to be blue, and it needs to have a value of 1. Never happened before is I equipped Sliding Dash, and I used Goofy on Jafar, which created this really interesting sound from him trying to attack him all this time.
We promised we wouldn't say it, because I threatened to spam it.
But I only
You can
promised...
say every time one blue doesn't drop, it's never happened before, because it's never this bad.
It can be this... It can be this bad. It can be this bad. That's why that is why my estimate is 330. That is why. This is the only reason why. No. I'm gonna renege at D-Wins. You can't up that counter. It's
happened.
This is the curse of COM. The dual curse of COM is that, 1, you have to reset over that fucking cutscene for a blizzard in that barrel, and 2, your run can die to the 1 blue. That's the only luck that I don't like in this run.
3, you can be me and die to Hook a bunch of times.
But that's on you.
Can root this terribly, and then have people laugh at you for ages.
Yeah, you have a free sub 3 strat, and you still can't get sub 3. Like, no offense, Berserk, but me and Ghostwheel kind of, I mean, we've made this run such a free sub 3 time nowadays.
Yeah.
I'm a scrub, I get that. I also don't want to have to reset as much, so
Remember when we were trying to get sub 330? Remember when we were trying to get sub 4?
I want to go and dig up the Berserk quote of COM will never be sub 5 quote.
COM will never be sub 5.
And
No
then
roulettes or
literally,
jokers.
like,
That's what's
a
tough.
month later, we were sub 4.
It is 100% luck.
Exist.
That's why I wish yeah, premium rooms exist, but you don't want premium cards. They suck. Another thing that people tend not to know, you can press B to get out of the premium bonuses. Yeah, premium roulette is definitely a thing.
Yeah, I didn't know that until Ghostwheel told me I'm an idiot, so shouts to
People in my chat say that all the time too. Like when I press B out of it, they're like, "Oh man, you can do that?"
I figured that out accidentally the first time I played it casually on accident.
Also, you can't get warp because you're not farming in Neverland.
Yeah, the thing about you can only get warp if you have the 8 equals blue. I still don't think I even have the 8 equals blue. I can't even do warp strats. This is pretty much the worst thing I could ever... Yeah, you lose them after 1 use. They're like the first card in Slights. They cost less CP, but they go away after you use them once. Interestingly enough, if they're the second or third card in a Slight, they don't get burned after 1 use. You can still use them.
We have a $7.09 donation from Dylan Schwan.
Please, please. No, it keeps being 3. Sorry.
Alright, continue.
This says, from the Mushroom 13, thank you guys for doing this marathon. It's been the most entertaining thing to watch in a very long time. Here's to make the total 5432.10.
Thank you, the Mushroom 13. I've seen you in the chat quite a while. Yeah, I've had a blast watching this run. I gotta say, just shoutouts to the entire KH community in general, because, like, I don't go on TeamSpeak nearly as often as I probably should, but it's been great getting to know you guys, and I'm sad that I won't be able to go to the HEQ to see you all.
Also, shoutouts to Ace, who made this sexy layout.
Oh, yeah.
This works very hard on the layout, so you
Yeah.
all...
Apparently this was very difficult, because... Okay, I'm gonna wait. It's another 3. What the hell? Come on,
Were you
game.
trying to manipulate?
I was just trying to wait a little bit. Sometimes good things come if you
Maybe
wait.
just leave in a battle for like a year or so, and then kill him. You'll get the 1 blue.
Maybe. I don't know. Everyone do your. Like, if you all have a superstition about what makes things lucky, everyone do that right now. With the combined power of however many viewers we have, we can make this possible.
We know that you're getting freeze because you're killing them at the same time every single time.
No, sometimes it happens. Like, I swear, one time I got 5 1 blues in a run, and sometimes I get, like, the same card over and over again. I really do think that there's a way in which the RNG gets stale for a second, and, like, you fight the same fight, and you really do just kill it at the same time and pick up that card immediately because you can be at the last enemy. Pluto is not in RE chain.
Blue is an RE chain?
What? No, Pluto is in RE chain, but not an OG chain. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want you to loan me your Joker look, D-Win. The 1 blue is basically the Jokers in this game, right? Like, you have to get Jokers in RE chain to get past the 99 door, but you can get them anywhere, so it's not even that bad. Lethal Frame. Lethal Frame is too good.
Lethal Frame is ridiculous.
You just killed your first... Oh my god!
So does anyone have a goat we can sacrifice? The KH community goat, please.
The Gooby and Dolan.
We sacrifice Dolan? Would that work?
Maybe I just need to use Dolan. Maybe Dolan is going to be the one to deliver us from evil.
If you use Dolan and you get the
now
1
gonna do
blue,
everything possible to make Dolan useful during Marluxia.
if you use Dolan and get the 1 blue, then I think you have to just use him on Axel too.
Yeah. No, if I use Dolan and I get the 1 blue in the marathon, then I have to respect Dolan. Oh my god, how many map cards do I have? 83. Please, it has to be in the next 17 map cards.
Or else bad things.
Or else I have to start discarding map cards.
No, you can do Destiny Islands.
Okay, I can do Destiny Islands, that's fine.
And then
Destiny
you have to
Island
discard.
farming stretch? Those back?
I have farmed on Destiny Islands before. That's
No, it's another 3!
Everywhere. I farmed Destiny Islands one time to get enough Moogle points in Judgment.
Destiny Islands is terrible to farm.
No,
Terrible.
it's not. It's okay.
The enemies are all spread out and they use high cards. And there's dark balls.
This was,
But
this,
doubles are fine. Doubles
Please,
are a
please,
good
please,
enemy.
no! God damn it, game.
This isn't
dark balls
1.5.
are great.
This is the worst. This is the worst I've seen in a long time. Over all of my COM runs in the past month, I've gotten 1 boost faster than this. Okay. Nah, it's a 7. Have we gotten every single value? Have we gotten the 8 yet?
No, you
No.
haven't got the 8.
No, I haven't gotten the 8. We haven't gotten 8 and we haven't gotten 9. The only rare card, the only rare run blue we have is 2.
End of game.
What is
This
the
is your fault,
longest this has
Dessert.
ever taken you?
Yeah, every map card discarded, take a shot.
This is all Dessert's fault.
Yeah, it's mainly my fault. I shouldn't be here cursing the run.
No, you cursed the run when you said you were going to add a bunch of dependent happen before.
I haven't done that though. It was a joke.
This is insane.
Okay, come on, come
This
on.
is
I keep getting these attempts and they just keep... It's heartbreak. Okay.
I think this is actually impressive at how bad it's been.
88. So it has to be the next 11 cards. So I'm going to use 3 Tranquil / Thieving or whatever. I'm crying on the inside. I'm crying so hard.
We farming. Maybe if we farmed in like, I don't know, a garbage
If we
trove.
lasting days. Gotta bust out the lasting days.
Strong initiative.
Meeting ground. Definitely the meeting ground. You need the Donald.
Oh no, we gotta go to Twilight Town and get our mingling worlds. The only way we get the one glue is if we YOLO.
Mingling Worlds doesn't work like that. Oh, to explain what Mingling Worlds is, it's a blue card that randomizes what room it is. So you basically get anything from a Mingling Worlds card.
Which can be either amazing or awful.
Generally, it's awful.
Oh, I didn't want that. Okay. If I press start select A, B, I get a free one blue. Nice try. Nice try. I'm a speedrunner, man. You think I don't soft reset?
You've gotten less enemy cards this time, though.
Well, I am in Tranquil. Yeah, I play Magic and sometimes Hearthstone, but I don't like that game nearly as much. It's just not as good.
I think Hearthstone will be better once it gets the expansion.
I have like 6,000 gold stockpiled for the expansion, and every card
I
I've
haven't
seen.
played in like 2 months.
It's too
terrible.
random. The expansion is way too random. It's
And
really
there's
silly.
some
There's
static
G's. That's all I
cards.
care about. Is I get flashbacks to farming G's back in Wrath.
Last time, good game.
If it's released on Wii U Virtual, sure, it'll count for GBA leaderboards, assuming the emulator is not bad. But I think the Virtual Console leaderboards have been okay. Things have been okay.
We said normal emulators, so I don't see why we
Yeah.
would include VC.
We just
Right,
want more
what are you
people to
saying
run
for
this
purpose?
game. Like, honestly, if you...
We don't care.
I don't care. Just, like, I need competition. I have
As long
some
as
good
you're
runs
not
of this game, but...
speeding the game up, we don't care. For all we care, you could literally be a robot.
Yo, this game
Designed
is
to play the
game is
game.
consistent. Like it's gonna sound really terrible for me to say this now, but this game is really consistent a lot of the time. And the fact that it's like completely crying out at me now. Oh, it's a 0. Oh, please. Doesn't mean that I'm wrong.
The entire GBA community does not take the consistency of this run to be the consistency of all runs. We will also discard
Please,
my
please, please.
comment.
No, it's another 4. Watch it. This is just you guys are gonna be like seeing me fall further and further into despair. Okay, we get to farm 4 more
I
cards.
don't think I've had watched a more entertaining run since the old Berserk roots of like Simba and Sonic Blade farming.
Don't forget, don't forget that I used Summon Boost and then realised that by using Summon Boost I can't cast Cure.
That's happened to me sometimes actually, because I got the Summon Boost run and I used Omni Slash and then I couldn't use Judgment or whatever and I was like, oh god damn it. Sometimes you forget.
Just some of especially Berserk's old shreds were just, I don't know what he was thinking, no offense.
Go for it. I don't know what I was thinking. To be fair, I have gotten a lot better routing since I routed GBA Com.
I mean, even with GBA combos, it's just that the first couple of like iterations of the route were just like crackhead, like Trinity Limit farming and
Silver, this
Castle
is why
farming,
it's a 330 estimate.
Sonic Blade farming, using Simba period.
Alright,
We are still
maybe I need to farm.
farming the
Oh,
1.0.
maybe I need to go farm Castle Oblivion using Trinity Limit.
and get absolutely destroyed.
Please, the last one. No, it's a.
Just go to Castle Oblivion and farm. It'll work.
What could go wrong?
You can use
Dude, the place where there are so many enemies on screen that it causes lag. It causes lag. Not
No
only is
Kingdom Hearts game doesn't lag.
what?
Name a Kingdom Hearts game that doesn't have lag.
That's it. That's it, boys. We're done.
You got it?
No, we have to go to Destiny Islands.
Fucking damn it.
That's twice now. Not once, but twice. We filled up our map cards and didn't get the one blue. How is this even possible?
It's never happened before.
Literally never happened before. We are sorry.
Of course. Of course it happens when I'm in the marathon. Of course it happens when this may be the only time KHCOM gets to be in a marathon. I'm so sad. What am I
You
doing?
know what? At least it's an entertaining way to die painfully.
I'm not resetting.
It might be faster.
Okay, we're gonna go fight some bosses now. So, the farming is now over. We're gonna go farm after Destiny Islands, right before Castle Oblivion.
What shred are you gonna go for on Dark Side Ghost?
I'm gonna go for the new strat. Oh wait, I don't have any Moogle points, so no, I can't go for the old strat. We still need to get Judgment
The old
though.
strat's so much better though.
We're still gonna use Judgment twice. I don't have Cloud. I can't even do anything. I don't have Moogle points. There's no way.
And this is the hazard of our new route is we've cut so many things lately.
Yeah. I really was hoping I'd get to save an hour from our already behind marathon. I was so like, yeah, this is definitely gonna happen. Where's goddamn key at beginning store?
I've been up for 24 hours now. This is going great for me.
I'm sorry, Traz. I wanted you to go to sleep at a reasonable hour.
Okay,
Dude,
okay.
fuck yeah.
I'm totally not gonna leave a message to everyone in the Skype group to like wake you up in like 3 hours.
I
Pen
believe
Ninja.
we'll get the
Pen
one
Ninja,
blue.
watch my record at least. I wouldn't blame you if you never watch single segment attempts again, but you gotta watch the 237.
Yeah, the world record is disgusting. It is hands down like the best run any of us have had in any of our route iterations. There's just so much good luck in it. It's just like he used all his good luck at that.
The blizzards didn't even matter that much. It was just a good run. It was I firmly believe the reason that was a 237 was because that was a passable run in the new route where I was doing good map cards. And I am so excited to go for sub 3.
At least we break up the monotony.
Yeah, it's time to fight a boss. Oh wait, why did I clear that deck? I need to clear it anyway. What am I doing?
Yeah, you need to. Yeah.
That was
They're confusing me. This run has just become such a parody of itself.
I don't know anymore.
So we use the Mega Ether and Potion combo to reload our entire thing. Mega Ether reloads cards that you used in slights, so that's why I get to use that's why I'm going to get to use this Judgment twice. I'd like to have a third 0, which I think I have in Wishing Star, and we're good. So this is the 50 door. You need 50. I'm not using another 3 red.
Recon Story is in GBA com, and it's a lot better than the Recon version, in my opinion.
So what we're going to do here is we're going to use Overdrive and Berserk strats. Enjoy!
We used to literally just spam Judgment, but we cut that out because Elixir needed to die.
Yeah. it was just taking way too much resources to be able to do that. And we also needed to get more arrows from Mooba rooms. The fact of the matter is, we have this very good attack card deck now, and we can't really waste it.
There's been a lot of just casualties to us finally realizing how good physical decks were.
Well, that we could do it. I always knew that physical attacks were good from, like, Echo Phoenix's time attacks, but the fact of the matter is, I didn't know there was any consistent way to get it.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't even just consistent ways to do it, because even for a while we were using Berserk, we've been using Judgment and whatnot, and it's just...
Yeah. No, but like that's just like revising your assumptions, though. That whole thing of getting the physical attacks brought down a tower of time saves. That was really cool. Okay, I need to take the Berserk here. Okay, that's a little bad. I need to take another cycle's worth of damage. I can't afford to use attack cards here prematurely. Energy balls will help me out, though.
Sally Ghost is taking far too much HP upgrades. So this is basically Ghost losing.
This is basically the bad RNG of blue ones coming to haunt us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I got so many level ups.
I don't know why you just didn't shove them into more CP.
It's like I wanted to be able to not die for larks and shit. The hell? Guess
He
that
is
didn't work.
just...
Wow, that didn't work out for me. I missed a finisher. The wind is just getting stronger. It's being a little more annoying. It's okay, we'll still kill him. We have 6 attacks, which is 2 combos, and then we have the second Judgment. So the Mega Ether is going to get us our Judgment back. What the hell? I am not burning my Judgment. When you use Judgment, it screws up his cards, by the way, Darkside. So now he's going to do the good attack for us. So Judgment goes up to his face and deals 8 hits, and that's a lot of damage. That's what's really helpful. The face, I think, takes double damage or 1.5 damage. There we go. That's a decent Darkside. But
Darkseid's generally considered a big ball of health.
yeah, basically. It's got such a set attack pattern, and he's a Heartless type boss to boot, so you can just break his attacks kind of like Oogie. And it doesn't really hurt you in the long run. So this is where a place where you could conceivably take a bathroom break, but I'm not sure. I think this is only like 20 seconds. It'd have to be the fastest bathroom break that exists.
If you're a true handheld runner like me, because I play on DS Fat, any time is a bathroom break.
Alright, so now it's time
Let's
for
be
Riku
honest.
4 and Larkscene, which after this is kind of starting to... After this run is starting to wear on me, I'm a little worried about, to be honest, but I think I'll be fine. Because you shouldn't be spending this much time going for the one blue. It just shouldn't ever happen.
No.
Like I said, normally it'd just be over right now, but I have to go on. I have to go on for my fans. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is use Overstrive like before, but now he has a lot more health, so the end game becomes a lot trickier. Wow, that's Stunlock. That's not good. You want to deal as much damage with the Overdrive as possible, because the second half of the fight is not consistent at all. Oh my god. You either want to use Slight Lock, Judgment, normal, regular combos, or if you're really crazy, Berserk. You want to keep
Yeah,
Zero
Berserk.
stocked for Dark Aura, which he just ran into my thing, which is pretty nice. That's cool. Mega Potion. At least this route's giving me healing because, well, I have the cures for it, just like with the potions, which also helps me with overdrive and return. Didn't get hit by that Dark Firaga.
At least he hasn't decided just to kill you. Right
He
off the bat.
came close at the beginning. That was
He
scary.
came close, but he didn't. He just like stopped. I thought he was actually going to for a moment.
Uh-oh. That high potion did not go off. That is scary.
Whoops. Suboptimal combos.
Uh-oh. Reload now. Oh, that's not gonna work. That's still a passable combo.
Self-judgment.
Yeah, I still have Judgment. That was the plan, to be honest. We're gonna use Slight Lock Judgment.
For those who don't know, Slate Lock only reduces in counter if the slate actually resolves.
It also, the actual effect of Slight Lock is to keep that arrow that I used at the beginning of the Slight, an arrow that I can use later. So this is going to be a slower than average Riku fight, because that high potion didn't resolve. But look at that, we got the Judgment trick. If we use Judgment at just the right place, we can hit him with like extra hits of it, which is really cool.
That's cool, at least you got to show that off.
Yeah, I got to show off the Judgment trick. You can either do it by, that's by going below.
For the Marluxia 2 frame perfect jump?
No, that would require you going on his back.
Damn it, go.
I like how my deck is smaller though, so I don't have to reload as much. There we go, Riku's down.
So for those who don't know, I found a frame perfect trick on Marluxia 2 like 2 years ago, and nobody's ever been able to replicate it. It's just impossible.
You basically jump when he's like moving from going off of his back phase to the, and you kind of stick him between the wall. It's really weird. So yeah.
I think the best part about that was it was during a race.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Larxene sucks too, but
She's not as bad. I mean, Riku's honestly the worst of the two.
I think that Larxene's the worst of the two. But Riku does kill me more often, so maybe I'm lying to myself.
Larxene has the impression, given her arrogant smugness.
That evil cheerleader laugh. Ha ha.
Like, I think I probably died a Larxene 2 more than I died a Riku.
That to me
At
is
least
like,
with Larxene, when you
it's
die,
very-
you feel like it's your fault, where Riku can just stun lock you to death, and you're like,
no,
"Nope,
you
I
can
can't
avoid
do
the stun
anything."
lock easier than you can avoid Larxene's stun lock.
Yeah, but she doesn't stun lock as
Yes.
often.
Oh, she stun locks often enough. It's a pretty cold, hard stun lock.
That it is.
Okay, I need to use this high potion. No! Didn't work again. Alright, Slight Lock Judgment time. See, look, if those were any close to me, then they would.
Another one where you can get the judgment trick on if she behaves.
Oh, that should have gotten it, shouldn't it have? That looked like it was so close to the judgment trick.
It looked right. No, she was too far in the air. Look at it again.
Use Thunder Good Donald.
Oh, there we go. I got it. Judgment Trick killed Lurk Scene 2.
Nice.
Card breaking by lap matching does not trigger Slight. Yeah. Oh wait, no. If you use the Slight, even if it gets card broken by matching, you lose the card just like you normally would. Well, guys, this is the awkward part where we still don't have the one blue.
Hey guys, back to Wonderland.
That was as much as we could do. This is the last.
There's literally nothing we can do.
This is the last area of the game, and we need the one blue to get through it.
Start taking shots for every time Ghostwheel doesn't get a one blue.
I'm so sorry.
I cry every time. I may as well at least make this the Axel deck, right? Like, better make it at least good. That's 2 9s.
Yeah, I mean, all that's left is Axel and Marley at this point.
Yeah. What am I doing? I added a fire there? I cry tears on the inside all the time.
R.I.P. Leonard. Okay, Derek, over or under on
Alright,
number of cards before or
I need 17
blue.
cards. So, 17 chances to not have to discard cards. And remember, the one blue is a 1 in 50 chance.
We have a $50 donation from Luke Totman, who says, I'm making up for missing the rest of the marathon by bunching all of my donations together. Really bad luck on the RNG on this one, man. Sometimes you just get kind of screwed. Despite it all, it's been an entertaining run to watch. Runner and commentators are doing a really good job keeping the hype even around the search for the one blue. Keep it up, y'all. Regards, Pen Ninja. P.S. Rip Biz's email.
It's the 2... the Nats number. So let's go over the bet. With the Chiron, yours is more important. What you got? Or who was saying something? Go ahead.
Sorry, saying. Also, RIP 5432.10.
Calm down, he was a 0. I cry every time. Okay, so let's go over the end game, I guess. Yeah, I cringe every time I get a blue 2, too. Maybe I should be farming in Neverland. You know what? I'm gonna go to Neverland for you so we can have a change of pace.
Freaking Twilight Town. What does it matter at this point?
No, it's a 0.
Game, I want to go to bed. I don't even care about the core run anymore. I was going to watch that, but now I'm too tired. I'm sorry, Ace. I'm just sorry.
So, at the end game, this Blizzard Raid deck is basically what we're going to use to kill Axel. Oh my god, we don't have Rhapsodies.
No, Axel's going to be fun.
Yeah, but you have like 15 blizzards.
But we don't have Elixir. We have one reload.
You have more than enough blizzards.
Go
to make up the
use
fact
one
you
of
don't
your-
have a Rhapsody.
Ghost.
What?
Go use one of your 400 Moogle rings you currently have and go buy an item.
I can't buy anything. I don't have points.
You have more than enough trash cars that you can sell right now.
No, I don't. I can't sell map cards. If only I
The
could
crazy
see.
thing, for farming, why don't you just hit the triggers?
You can sell all of... Yeah.
That's just gonna waste more time.
Well, who cares?
I care. I want to get this done by the estimate. I want to believe in my estimate.
I blame Berserk.
At this point, let's just have a 12-hour run.
Please, please, no!
I blame Berserk for his threat to spam this has never happened before the run.
Alright, we're going to Neverland. We may get a key to rewards. If we get a key to rewards and an 8 blue, we can go for warp strats.
We are
Do you
actually
even
doing
have
this.
the 8 red?
We have the 1 red. Yes, we do.
Do you have the A blue?
No, I don't. Okay, maybe this was a mistake. Oh wait, no it isn't. I can just use fires instead. And use fire boost.
This is
painful.
yes. That's the word I'm looking for.
Alright, how long until we have to discard cards? 8 cards. 8 cards, guys.
Not gonna happen. Abandon
How
hope,
many
all
clouds
you
do you
answer
have?
here.
Out of curiosity.
I have 1 cloud. I didn't even get a second one.
We could sell the cloud for CP.
No, Ghostwheel is physically incapable of selling clouds. You should know this, Berserk.
But it's useless! As are your fires, to be honest. Are you actually going to use fires again after you're done farming?
No.
Well then.
Please, please. No!
Sell your kingdom keys. Are you even using any kingdom keys at this point?
Yeah, they're for... Oh wait, no, they're not even my best value. My best value is in my other cards.
I think the only kingdom keys you're using are your zeros.
By the way,
Hit the triggers.
it is a 2% higher chance to get a blue card in second world set than first world set. So here goes. This is technically better, but not by much.
Then looming darknesses. Go use them in Traverse Town. Get a Rhapsody.
On the bright side, at least...
Arrow in the
this
barrel. That would have been
is-
helpful for dark side. God damn it. Okay.
Oh.
Why are you getting more HP?
Yeah, why are you getting more? I guess he needs it.
It doesn't even matter.
He's getting two. He's up to
You know what?
260.
I could get slights at this point. No, I couldn't. That would actually be more...
Go for holy. Just go for
Go
holy.
for
at this
holy.
point.
Oh god. If I get the key
At
rewards...
this point, might as well go for the holy strap that I've been wanting to do.
If I get a key rewards, that key rewards isn't going to get used for warp. It's going to get used for the Mega Elixir.
Holy swag.
Because you gotta love holy,
Just go for
guys.
the holy strap. Holy straps are mega flare straps at this point.
Mega Flare on Axel. GG.
Mushu.
The one time our joking the holy straps might be used in a marathon.
Oh man, that's a key to rewards. What level
What
am
level
I?
are you?
43. There's no way.
There's no way. You get another, what, 11 or 12 levels?
Ghost.
What?
Why don't you ditch this place and go find Castle Oblivion for better experience?
Oh my god. It's just too drunk. It's too drunk.
Castle Oblivion with Sonic Blade. Because
You know, you gotta get the other slights on the way, right? You gotta get...
Yeah! You would have to get Sonic.
No, it's a 7. I cry every time.
What flight can we go for with Akita rewards and level 43?
And guys, we still have the 8 equals blue, so we still can't do warp strats.
We have to discard cards.
If we start discarding cards, I might start drinking at this point.
Yeah.
I didn't have to wake up, theoretically, in 4 hours.
Here we go, let's discard them.
Why are you discarding the zeros?
Cause you gotta have value, yo.
Discard like the premium room.
Fine, I'll discard like the jank extra cards. Oh no, that was my 1 red. We can't do warp struts anymore.
Don't worry, you'll get the 1 red before you get the 1 blue.
No.
Alright, 20 more. 20 more we get. We discarded 20 cards.
I am actually
This is
sad that you got rid of the 1 red.
I can't believe he got rid of the 1 red.
I,
The only way this is get worse is if he does get the 1 blue and then uses it.
I'm never, ever using the 1 blue.
This is like,
At least it's comedy percent.
Alright, you know what? Go for broke. Go for broke. After this room, we're going to Twilight Town.
It's not just Berserk, or it's not just Ghostwheel losing it at this point. I think all 3 of us are losing it at this point.
Because I never wanted this to, I didn't want it to go this way. I didn't want it to be this bad.
I still blame Berserk for saying,
No!
This has never happened before.
It's another 0! How many blue cards do we have at this point? It's over. It's gotta be like 50.
Drinking game. Every time Ghost gets a non-1 blue, drink.
We're going to Twilight Town.
Okay. I'm gonna get a drink, because I might fall asleep at this rate.
We're gonna add more raids because it's Twilight Town. It sucks.
No, he's not turning mad. He's gone mad at this point.
Even Twilight Town has barrels. Okay. Alright, it's been so long since I farmed Twilight Town. Oh my god, I'm probably gonna forget some of these encounters.
I don't even. Isn't there a you?
Soldiers take 2 boosted raids to kill? I really hope we don't have to mercy kill it either, because I want to fight the final boss. Before we mercy kill it though, I'd at least
Actually, like the last few bosses do have good strat. It's just this one.
before this ever does get mercy killed, if that God forbid has to happen, we're what time are we at, guys? By the way,
You can still, in theory, show off Militia 1, right? You've got to save.
The stream
What?
says
I can't take Marluxia 1. I can take down Marluxia 2 using like my level 99 file, and I can take down Ansem 2 using my incentive. The 1 red isn't a card I really need. The 1 red is a prerequisite for warp strats. The other prerequisites are 8 equals blue and the key to rewards. If I get an 8 equals to blue, the farming becomes really faster.
You're at 312, Ghost.
I'm at 312? Oh my god. We're gonna go over it.
This is the first post 3 run I think we've had since we changed strats and had to get used to them.
This day is going down in infamy as the day that the COM run got killed because of the one blue. This was my worst nightmare and it came true. This is the stuff that I cry about all the time. And you know what? There we go, guys.
We don't need the 8 blue. That's just to get warp, which speeds up farming for the 1 blue.
But you still cry.
There's no roulette cars. There's no random joker.
Yeah, the random joker. If I use the random joker for the 1 blue instead of the 99, I don't uses any map card required.
Honestly, I'd use it for the 1 blue. Not gonna lie.
I would do all my farming in TT and get more random jokers and use them for 1 blue and 99. Not have to farm for blue cards? Hell yeah. I'll take joker luck any day.
Yes, this is exactly why they probably made roulettes and jokers.
Why does it have to be so specific? God, every other
Because screw you.
every other door rack is like red or something. Like it's like total value or it's like 3 down, red card and a 3 down.
At this point,
Oh, it's a 9. We've officially gotten every we have
It might
officially
make this less painful.
we hit every value except 8 and 1. We hit every value except 8 and 1. Yeah, I gotcha.
Donation incentive for this to continue in bonus scrim.
Yo, I actually can't though, because I have algebraic geometry to do. There's no... Like, when this run shouldn't have gone as long as it did, and when it's finished, I actually have to do a lot of work.
I'm just gonna blame Berserk. It's all his fault.
This game
That's
doesn't
always my
want me to know what a scheme is. It's okay.
Sub 4, if this doesn't come under Sub 4, you can tell this has gone horribly, horribly...
There's no way this should ever happen. There's no way.
Like, the current strat, getting higher than
No,
3
getting the 1
3
blue
is
in the
an
current
awful
strats,
run.
it's a coin toss. It's literally a coin toss to get the 1 blue by the time you'd want it. I was like, Mingling Rooms is my lucky card. In Twilight Town, Mingling Rooms is more likely to be the 1 blue. I'm just bullshitting here.
What are you at card-wise again? Do I need to start taking shots for you deleting cards again?
Oh my god. Please don't make me discard cards again. What you guys should do right now is you should boot up by 237 and watch that instead. And also,
It might finish before you get the 1 blue.
Lethal Frame is not in this game. Lethal Frame is too OP for any Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories game, lol.
Lethal Frame isn't in this game.
I set the stream for a second, saw blue 70 guy.
Dude, okay, map cards, 92. We got 7 more until you gotta take another shot, Chiron.
Yeah, I'm prepping. Should I prep or should I wait?
You should wait.
I should prep. Thanks. I'm glad you have confidence in yourself.
No, I said you should wait.
Oh.
I don't... I mean, okay, what's the binomial distribution for rolling 1 in 57 times? Like, I don't know, I think it's pretty decent.
It's decent.
At one time I had this, like, fleshed out in a list, right? Like, I think it goes up by a percent each time.
Like,
It starts at 2% and then goes up by a percent each time, roughly. That's kind of what it is.
I mean, somewhere I still have all my old map card crap from when I tried to break map cards. And that awful experiment.
Well, I mean, I actually know what the chance is, but, like, I'm just trying to... I don't have an intuitive sense of Bernoulli's formula, you know?
Yeah.
The reason Lethal Frame is powerful is the reason, like, again, COM is about timing. Oh my god. Guys. We have another that's never happened before. You know what's never happened before? We have the second health bar, yeah. We have gained enough levels in this game to have a second health bar.
I don't know why you're just not shoving him into card points at this point.
I should now, like, to be honest.
Like,
This
you
is
don't
now
even
gonna
get,
hurt
like,
my
half the
Marluxia
health
too.
you have. It's gonna take you forever to get into Berserk range on Marley.
Marluxia 2 is hard to do Berserk on. Like, it's really hard to screw up the Berserk on that. But I feel like I now have to start leveling up HP.
It's gonna take... by the time you get into Berserk, it's gonna be done.
No, I mean, you just use his energy wave attack, right? He deals you a lot of damage. Marluxia 2 is really easy, but it's not because he doesn't do damage. Marluxia 2 can kill you if you suck.
Hello.
Nice things can't have. Berserk's the reason.
Fire has such poor aim in this game because it doesn't travel along the Z-axis in any way. It doesn't go into the game. Oh my god.
So, do we have any more donations, or can you plug the stream, or can I go insane and murder everyone?
Unfortunately,
Here I
there
take a shot
are no
because
new
you
donations,
can't
so
get a one
feel free to go
blue.
sane.
So feel free to go and don't tell Drazric that. Alright, when it hits 330, I'm gonna consider this like I feel like once we actually hit my estimate, we'll go do my incentives and kill Marley from a backup save, simply because this marathon is already behind. So, guys, let me know when this hits 330. Okay? Oh, it's another 2! My nads!
This is impressive. Trolling. by RNG.
It's like I get punched in the nads every time. That's how bad it feels right now.
Every blue 2 and blue 7 I see, I just cry a little bit on the inside.
I'm dead. My inside's gone. There's nothing more. There used to be a love for Berserk, but even that
No, there
is
wasn't.
burnt
Don't lie.
But
Don't lie, Berserk. There was nothing ever there.
there was a love for the Berserk. That was it. That was all that remained in my heart. And even that has perished due to this wrong.
You don't believe in the game anymore?
I just don't believe. You've discarded cards twice.
Oh, I'm drinking now, aren't I?
Yeah, get drinking.
I'm drinking.
There's 11 shots. 12 shots, 13 shots, 14 shots, 15 shots, 16 shots, 17
I don't
shots.
think I have that much vodka.
Just drink the bottle.
Like I said, let me know when it's 3:30 and I'll show you guys the real fights. I want to show you Axel. I want to show you what love is. Hollow Bastion. You never want to farm Hollow Bastion.
Hollow Bastion's awful to farm because there's
All
wizards and they're immune to magic.
And there are defenders, and they're immune to raids from the front too. Even if you hit them from behind, if they're facing you, they still are immune to damage. Please, no, Miggling Worlds.
I'm gonna blame Blade Shard. If he had just done one Sora run to get rid of all bad luck, this wouldn't have happened.
What happened to him doing a Sora run? Oh
He
wait,
just-
you never streamed your run. That's what happened. That was the deal.
I did stream runs. I've streamed so many days runs.
No. The deal was you stream a Sora com run and you would do a Sora com run.
I did a proud run. I mercy killed it.
Gonna finish it. Man up.
It's
Ghost is
fine.
manning up.
It was literally going to be 10 hours. Leave me alone.
One blue, yeah.
I actually stream now, despite popular belief.
No, you don't. Even
Okay.
if you are streaming, you're not actually streaming.
No, I'm actually streaming VODs
Alright,
from all the local recordings I used to do.
seriously guys though, what time is it in the run?
3:23.
3:23.
On the stream.
Okay.
You know, you're gonna get it exactly at 3:30.
And then we'll be forced to
This is, like, ridiculous.
I'm never gonna be allowed in a marathon again.
No, you're just not allowed to have reserve to commentate, because he says things like, I'm just gonna... Actually, this never happened
No,
before.
I leveled up HP again. I had my estimate at 3:30 for a reason, and I cry every time.
It's all Berserk's fault. He didn't. He never finished a Sora run with the new strat. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I did! I just couldn't get a one blue.
Wait,
Yeah,
you did a Sora run with skipping Elixir?
That has 20 minutes of time saved.
Okay, no, I didn't skip Elixir.
That was a while ago, man. Gotta skip the Elixir.
I've not been able to play in like 2 weeks.
I guess that's true. Sorry.
Yeah. Excuses. All I'm hearing are
Craziness makes
excuses.
people forget things. Yeah, I got
I can
you.
play DDR, Sora, and I can skip the Elixir with that. Because we don't need elixirs where DDR is going.
Okay, I think you need to call on the power of Donald.
Gooby! Gooby! Donald! Oh, he got the snipe. If Donald gets the snipe, then we get the...
You need to go into Castle Oblivion and Trinity limit something. That is the key.
Just you have to use Trinity.
Oh, I was like, oh man, Donald gave it to me because it's a Mingling Worlds. Please believe.
You have to use Trinity limit on Summit in this run.
Farming for 30 minutes? It's been like an hour at this point.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z, Ghostwheel continues searching for the blue one.
So we've got 3 more episodes to go till he gets it.
3? We got like 15 more episodes to go. Come on, they don't know how to tell time in DBZ world. Freaking 5 minutes on Namek exploding is like 25 episodes.
Ghost?
Don't-
Are you okay, buddy?
He's cracked. He's gone. He's quitting COM.
I'm not quitting COM. I will never quit this game. I'm the only one sadistic enough to run this game. Because I'm, like, this game just feels right to me, you know? I really know what's going on. I can deal with all the farming. I can deal with all the insanity. It's just relaxing to me. I'm like a terrible, terrible person, but I also fucking love this game, you know? And if there's any reason to follow me, then I guess that's it, you know?
Someone plug this madman stream. Just spam it in chat, get the follows.
Like, honestly, you could also... Honestly, also, like I said, you should be watching the good run that I have, because my record is insane. It's really cool. There are heartbreaking minor mistakes in there, and I will always be looking to improve it, but right now, that is a run I am very proud of.
Put it this way, up until that run, me and Ghostwheel were what?
257?
apart?
What?
What, like 2 or 3 minutes apart in terms of PB,
Yeah.
and then you just completely blew it out of the water.
We didn't think we could go below sub 245, and then we easily hit 237. I was like, sub 245 is SDA submission, and I'm not submitting that run to SDA.
Like, it is
It's
a
just-
great run, but at the same time, I understand why you're not.
Because I died, and I died to Riku 4. I died to Riku 4, and I died twice in the Berserk and forgot to equip it in Oogie. One minute? Okay, it's not over at 1 minute. It's not Mercy killed at 1 minute. We'll still kill the final boss, and we'll still do no HP Ansem 2. That's also really hype. So, by 1 minute, I guess it means I just finished following this, I read follow and said that. I finished farming this room. That's what it is. If it doesn't come in this room, then we're officially going to kill the final boss some other way.
This is ridiculous. This is like casual strats.
Yes, we have 2 bars of HP.
Your voice, Trust. Oh no, I leveled up HP again.
We can do this, guys. We can do it.
Okay, at this point, Ghostwheel has about 100 HP more than we normally end the run on.
Oh, take the slight level.
At this,
The
honestly,
one blue
honestly, at
has
this
never
point, just
been
go
this
for
bad.
holy.
At this point, I could go for holy.
The way this is going, you could probably get holy. And everything will be hilarious, because Marley Q gets
Hilarious?
destroyed by holy.
Oh god, the puns.
The holy stress.
I know we said we'd seen everything before, but this is just... Oh
This
my
is like...
This should never, ever happen. That has never happened before, and should never happen again.
This
It's
is
like waiting for the bus.
Marathon luck at its worst.
Because you can't, like, no matter how long it's been, the curse of probability is that I still have that same abysmally low chance of getting it every single encounter I have.
At level 99, still no blue. The guy who actually said he got to level 99.
Oh my
still no
god!
blue was
Oh
actually
no, it's a 9!
Why? Why would you tease me like that? Why would you get my hopes up just to dash them?
He's getting Berserk's hopes and dreams of his pillow up.
What do you think this
Yeah.
game is doing to me?
I glanced at my pillow when you said that, and I was like, yes, soon, my love.
Oh god, no, it's a 6.
Ghost, you need a hug. Thank you.
Alright, this room has been farred out. It's over. So,
No, keep going, man.
No!
okay,
We can't!
I can't do it. Alright, I'm gonna save here, just in case people really want me to keep going, but we're gonna go fight the final boss. I can't keep delaying the
This is how
marathon
we
like
will fill
this.
the gap for bonus stream.
I have to do House of
This is
Breaking.
how the game is. The game is as mad at his world record holder.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go to my level 99 file and wreck Marluxia 2. Then we're going to go to the Riku file and do no HP Ansem. And that's going to be real fun. There's my warp deck, by the way. It's real good. Let's clear Super and like make a new deck. So I'm going to try and make a deck that's really similar to the deck that I use in Marluxia. So 4 zeros, 5 zeros is fine. Let's do 4 zeros. We're just going to make it really similar to what we normally have, okay? So, where's my Oath Keepers? Raise your Oath Keepers.
Bonus stream, Ghost actually finishes the run.
Marluxia going to go down. So raise your Oathkeepers again to... Where's my Crab Claws? There it is. Yeah, there we go. More... Oathkeeper, Divine Rose, Crab Claw. This is like the god deck for this fight, but whatever. We're just gonna wreck him.
Who cares anymore?
Crab
All
Claw.
hope
We're gonna
is
put.
lost. Nothing means anything.
I cry. Okay, then we do. What is it? We do potions. We only have one potion. I guess the rest is just like mega potions. Then sure. Then the enemy cards are...
Just shove more attack cards in at this point. A move to victory.
Oh my god, we actually have to go through CO. And the future refused to change. Alright, we have to travel through it.
Wait, holy strats? We have some holy strats?
Holy! Please.
Alright, you want...
The limit.
Alright, I'm gonna use holy, fine.
I mean, as long as we're at level 99, you might as well just use holy.
What is it? Mega Ether, Mega Elixir, any item card? I'm gonna have to check that actually.
Something like that? That sounds right?
We're gonna check what holy is.
I mean, you got holy, you got mega flare. Just
Yeah,
move.
it's Mega Ether, Mega Elixir, any item card. Oh wait, we can Mega... Oh, that's what we can do. We can Mega Flare the thing. We can't, like, be too crazy, guys, because we only have so much CP, but we're gonna do it. That's fine.
Just start throwing in different flights that we normally don't use. Throw in holy,
I'm gonna throw in holy,
Mega
I'm gonna
Flare.
throw in Mega Flare, and those are gonna be the big dogs, right? Like, that's the way it's gonna work.
We
Just
have
like-
Mushu, guys. This run is going to be so swag. People like GBA come.
And now we sit here wondering why people don't run the game because they see us do this and go.
No, but you don't have to sit here like this. If this happens to you, just reset, and it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Like, it's a
True,
coin
true.
toss. The way the route is now, that is literally a 50% gate in the run, and that's not bad at all. This...
No, the route right as it is now is fantastic.
So we're gonna go kill the final boss, and then we're gonna go meet our donation incentive. Okay. This is us beating the final boss because we need to beat the final boss. This is also an explanation of the strats. So you guys are going to see that.
So for those of you who just tuned in after leaving for the grinding, what happened was we entered a time warp, and Ghostwheel and I have been farming here forever, and we have finally gotten the one blue.
In addition, we have holy.
And mega flare and every other thing.
So we have been playing the same file. Do not listen to people in chat.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And yes, we have 2 full bars of HP.
This is the worst level 99 file you can get, because you don't want to have it full HP. Legend has it, Here's Goofy. Goofy's getting his game face on. It's my favorite part of the run right here.
Oh, we need a Trinity limit in here too.
Oh my god. Please.
At this point,
Just Trinity limit. Do it for me.
I needed a blue one to get through a door in the game. I need a blue one to progress through the game.
Somehow managed to put a Trinity limit into a world record.
That's holy, guys. Enjoy. Wow, the Mega Flare missed.
Wow.
How drunk am I? So,
Wow.
Divine Rose is like the best strike keyblade, Oathkeeper is like the best thrust, and Crab Claw is one of the best combo finishes. So that's how we're going to kill this guy. We're going to take all this damage, by the way, intentionally, just so that we can... Okay, I'm going to slay away these fires. don't want to see him again.
Rest in peace, Fire. You were shortly lived.
Where's the Trinity limit? We not have a.
We don't have Dolan and Goofy, I don't think.
I thought I saw
Oh, we have
Dolan.
Dolan. Okay, that's the first part. Now it's actually faster not to go on Marluxia's back.
Even though there's a frame perfect skip.
So now what we want to do is we want to use Overdrive, break his card, make him invulnerable, and then use the cards in this order and just completely wreck his ass.
Goofy Bliss.
Gooby. There's a Goofy.
Alright, now we want to...
see.
Oh my god!
Trinity.
There's nothing to use it on anymore.
Does it matter? Just how it resolve.
So we want to take damage so we can get into Berserk now. I'm gonna let him hit me with this a couple times. There we go.
There's an 8 and a 2. It's perfect.
Oh god. That was close. So that's how you do Marluxia 2, guys. You don't get on his back, and then you use good combos. Then you reload on when he's going to the back, kill him some more. Use your thrust first, so that you can get good combos with Oathkeeper. There you go. So now one more for the donation incentive.
There was no Trinity limit in this run. Literally. No.
So you guys donated for it. We're going to do some attempts on no HP Ansem. I did it today, so it's definitely possible, but this is a very luck-based fight. I'm going to put in 6 attempts. 5 of no HP, and then 1 just regular to beat him. So the way the no HP Ansem fight works is you have to hope that he doesn't smack you in the ass too hard here, which he's doing. You want to be able to get into dark mode pretty quickly, and you want to be able to bait out his Slight Blind card so that you can break it with the spell right here. You saw that? That was like lightning. If you use a Slight Blind, it's really bad for you. Rock Shatter was bad there and killed me. So there's attempt 1.
Yeah.
That wasn't so hot, but we're going to get to the attack bracer phase at least. I'm confident in that. This is one of the hardest fights in any game I've ever done. Literally only beaten this fight 4 times in my life, no HP.
Shout outs to Blade Shard who has issues with this boss.
What was his first attempt time? Like 2 hours?
Get it? There we go. Please get the 0. Thank you.
By using
Alright, that was...
you actually changed the RNG for this fight. So you actually use the slates a little less.
Alright, we're gonna get a good run of this. This is the last thing we're doing, Gidatai. Oh, I almost dodged it. Getting that attack brace was really annoying. You gotta get the timing really high so you can play your cards before theirs in the attack bracer phase. If not, you just have to hope that they break.
I see the Blade Shard salt in chat.
Alright, we wasted a bit of damage there. That's a little unfortunate. We want Mickeys now. We want to get Mickeys, and we want to be able to use them during Ansem's reload. So the only way for me to get a chance there was to be able to resolve the Mickey. Like I said, this is one of the most technical fights in the game. That's attempt 3, by the way. Yeah, Recom's Anthem 2 is so much easier. This guy is literally spamming cards all the time. And his deck is crazy. Thankfully, your deck doesn't suck like it does everywhere else, but god damn. You have to break cards to get into dark mode. Darkness. Oh, the 9s. You want to get that double tap really fast too, because you don't want to use the BA, you want to use the B triple A. You want to use the double BA, rather. I actually didn't even know Riku had a double jump in this game for the longest time, so Mickey's our only hope. Ah, the Rock Shatter. So the point of the attack racer phase is to really get your cards out before he uses Rock Shatter, so that he can run his Rock Shatter into it while your attack cards can't be broken. This is the last attempt of the no HP. Then we're gonna just go kill him. Wow, that was bad. Alright, well we had a good run in there. We got him down to half health. If we had resolved the Mickey, that would have been a win. But let's just go kill him normally for the sake of time and for the sake of, like, the marathon actually ending, you know?
Yay. I think that's bad.
So you donated to see Ansem 2 go down, and here we go. Level 50 tends to be the good run for Ansem, the good level to beat Ansem 2, to be honest. But having more HP definitely helps.
In a run, we're like level... I can't remember where we are in a run. I'd have to actually go on my DS.
30s? Low 30s, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like 30s. I just can't remember which one.
I don't remember.
There are no card duels, but you can technically duel a friend by connecting 2 GBA cards
Yeah.
together.
Yeah, beating Ansem with card duels in RE is pretty cool. The other good part about having more HP is that Mickey heals you based on percentage, right? So, like, having more HP means that Mickey does more work for you. Let's heal with the Mickey while he's still reloading. Oh no! I have to reload. If I die here, god damn it. I actually very well might now. We're basically doing the no HP run. I got hit by Dark Shadow. Wow, okay. That's never ever going to happen again.
Wow. Would you say that never happened
No.
before? Damn it.
Because I screwed up my enemy cards. That was entirely on me. That... Like I said, these attack bracer things are really tight. It's basically the only consistent way to deal damage to him. as well use Mickey. Gotta do it while he's reloading. Otherwise, he can't resolve. You just can't do it. Uh-oh. There's also a bug. The counter for overdrive doesn't decrease if you use that BBA move. However, it doesn't really matter because the counter for overdrive is it's big enough that you don't...
Basically, you're gonna have more than enough overdrive.
Yeah, you've got more than enough. No! Alright. Seriously? I hit the reload card again?
Oh.
That was so stupid. I guess I'm way too drunk then.
Your mind snap from the one blue.
Yeah. He's gonna use Rock Shatter and then hit me guaranteed. Okay. Well, whatever. We're gonna start with Maleficent this time. Dark Shadow's not going to take me down this time. Man, all these Mickeys kind of suck. Mickey's going to reload my cards. There we go. Alright, attack bracer time. He's literally dead. Strike him down from the heavens. Try to reload, go die. There we go. So that's it, guys. I'm sorry I couldn't fight Axel and Marluxia 1 for you, but that's Chain of Memories. I promise the game is more consistent.
It's finally over.
Yeah, it's over.
Deserves crying happiness.
I can go to bed.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, if you want to watch more GBA com, follow Ghostwheel. He's awesome. Blade Shard does Riky's story.
Yeah.
As does Fences. I guess myself does both Sora and Riku. Don't forget to follow all the Recon runners. They're all on the leaderboards, and you should check all of them out. As much fun as we poke at the Recon community, we do admit that it's...
There are some good runs there, yeah.
There are some good runs there, and it's worth watching them. We love you, Recon community.
Lol.
Good job on the run, and great job on the entertainment.
Well, thanks for that. I appreciate it. I did the best I could given the circumstances. Just let me know when we're down, I guess.